What's happening?
Madam Hydra's going to determine if this is the genuine article.
Do you think it's real?
We've been over this. I don't know.
I think it's real. Hey, is that?
Chill out, she's talking.
Quiet! I want this room cleared, now! You two, are you the agents who discovered the target?
Yes, Madam Hydra.
You've done well. Hail, Hydra.
Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra! Hail Hydra!
Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, for nerds, by nerds, and I'm hanging out with a bunch of nerds today, and we're getting ready to play some Marvel Phase Rip. We're down Megan tonight, but that's okay. Hero's still got a hero on, and we're going to soldier through this. Our esteemed judge, Professor Bill, is in the house. We got War Eagle Keep behind the scenes, making everything look awesome. We've got DBJ in the house from Critical Hit Publishing. Travis Bowles of WebDM fame. We also have Doug Bohevic from the website. He's our editor over there. We don't know what we're going to call him yet. I think they're voting on that right now as we speak. So welcome all. I'm going to turn it over to our esteemed judge, Bill.
Hey, listen, I got a pain in my shoulder, so if WebMD can let me know what that could possibly be.
I can help you with that. I can fix that. Talk to me after the show.
Cure wounds, man.
Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and we are here to kick some serious booty. I hope you guys have your percentile dice because about that time. Also hope you got your passports and your vaccine shots, just saying, because you never know what's going to happen. So first off, we got to figure out who's going to be the chat leader. All right, so how much experience does the chat have right about now?
I think they had 96.
I thought it was actually an even 100.
No, I gave him 6 because I wanted to. It was like a 89 or something like that.
Doug, or I think who was it? Somebody wanted to completely round them out. Was it DBJ or was it Dave?
Oh, I wouldn't have rounded them out, but I do think somebody did round them out.
Okay. Well, either way, I think it was an even 100. So
Let's say 100.
Let's see who's going to be in charge of that, guys. I'm about to ask a question right now, and who you can check the internet, you can check wherever you want. There's a really good place you could check. I'll let you know that in a second. The question that I have is, and none of the players can answer. The question is, what is the Punisher's birth name? And just for the sake of conversation, Professor Bill may have just done Punisher Explained in a Minute on Saturday. May have given that answer in there.
Really?
So if you were a good study, you would know that instantly. So we're going to move on until the chat can figure that out. First one who types it, the correct answer in the chat, you will know. Or you will get it.
Well, I clearly don't know because I thought I knew his name.
Yeah, Frank Castle is actually a legally changed name that he did so that he can enter a third tour in Nam.
Sure, that's right. Of course he did.
No, he actually had a given name, a birth name, and he changed it.
Mm-hmm.
But similar initials. Anyway, so let's see what we got here. Last you guys left off, Carlos Acosta was accosted. Some people were trying to let me close this until kiddo gets to bed. So, oh my God, and somehow it got louder. So Carlos Acosta was accosted recently, and you guys were able to shuttle him out of there and get out of there.
Right.
Brilliant reporting from Travis was able to save you guys from a really bad experience of getting in a lot of trouble there from the populace. But the populace seems to like you guys a lot. The police force, however, not too fond of you guys. This is two hit and run kind of things. And, Hunts Point, New York has been pretty good without having to, I need the first name and the last name. Tony Thompson, you got it. Nope. I'm going to give it to you.
I think American Badass.
no castle on it. But Francis Castiglione, he's actually Sicilian, like a particular certain sexy judge who's in the chat right now. Anyway, but he's not.
I thought it was Black Francis.
So he's not as sexy as me. The idea is that yes, his original birth name was Francis Castiglione, and that's the proper pronunciation. So anyway, yes, Tony Thompson, try not to get yourself stabbed in the face by a porcupine quill, and you are now the chat leader. So however much karma you want to give, who's going to ask you for karma amongst the chat, you are fully responsible for it. So everybody else in the chat actually has to ask you as nicely as possible, or give you a really darn good reason why they deserve karma. You've only got 100 to spend, so don't waste it. Remember, you might want that stuff to roll over to the because there should be two encounters today, plus there'll be encounters in the future. All right, guys. So
don't call the cops with it.
Yeah, the cops aren't particular fans of you guys, but nonetheless, Castiglione, Carlos is sitting there having some conversations with you guys and trying to explain to you, what's up, how he's trying to help the people out, and nobody really likes the idea that, or by nobody, I mean oh, by the way, anybody who's wearing a comic book T-shirt, you get 5 karma points.
What's good?
Yep, I see Amazing Fantasy right there. Hey, hold on, I'm willing to give you an extra 5 karma points, Travis, if you could tell me what issue number 14 was called of Amazing Fantasy. Amazing Fantasy number 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, but the first 14 issues were called something slightly different.
They were called Amazing. They were called Amazing Fantasy.
They were called Amazing Adult Fantasy.
Amazing. Oh my God, you're right.
Can you believe that?
Damn it.
Something so simple. So they were like, we're gonna put out one more issue, and then boom.
Should DBJ get 10 karma points because he's got a Cap shirt and a Spider-Man hoodie on?
That's actually pretty cool.
I mean,
double dipping.
I'll tell you what, I will give you an extra 5 karma points, DBJ, if you could tell me who helped Spider-Man develop his very own personal martial arts his very own personal martial art, singular, that no one else, not even his mentor, could replicate because of the way he can twist his body and all that stuff. And using his spider sense, which nobody else has.
Shang-Chi, master of Kung Fu.
You know what? I don't even know.
I would guess Cap.
Yeah.
Everybody trained with Cap, man.
That's
Merlin? Was it newer than that?
Was it Ezekiel?
I don't know.
Wow.
The Shroud?
Are you going to venture a guess?
Okay. All right. So now I'm thinking they probably explained something like that
5,
in the 90s.
4,
Snedleeds.
3.
Whatever it was Snedleeds.
I mean, Cap is probably it. It's got to be.
All right. No, Shang-Chi. Dave was right.
Oh, wow.
I just threw out the only Kung Fu name I knew from the
nice, master of Kung Fu, huh? The spider form.
Hang up my shirt.
I don't remember. When was this?
Of course.
Probably in Marvel Team Up.
What else were they going to do?
All right. So, what do we got here? We got he tries to explain to you how he's been giving extra donations to the Hunts Point Recreation Center. And
a couple other ones too, right?
So they could
And a couple other ones too, right? Didn't he have a couple different rec centers he was helping with? Oh.
This is the only one in Hunts Point. But Hunts Point hasn't had a superhero or even a supervillain problem lately. So the fact that a supervillain did show up, there is a lot of negative news coming towards you guys. So I do want you guys to drop 1 point of popularity because over the past week, there has been a lot of negative campaigns against you guys. We've never seen a single supervillain here before. And all of a sudden, saying these guys show up to fight, some loonies in a costume with a whip and a couple of crazy hats. And all of a sudden this guy with the porcupine shows up, stabs a kid in the face and starts, blows up the freaking place. Like it's insane.
Yeah. Wow. We even lose one of our Hunts Points popularity.
No.
People are turning on us, guys. We need a good PR program.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, just the.
Is there any ribbon cuttings at a new grocery store coming up or anything like that?
Good thinking. Good thinking right there.
Seriously, we should open up the new super center this weekend.
I know somebody who could afford to do
Balloons, hot dogs.
I don't want to use my wealth to influence this part of my life. I want to earn it.
that. I would.
There'll be a mosh pit.
Heck, I would even use my wealth to become the president. So.
No, he's a good-hearted guy. He wants to be a hero.
So what do we lost one popularity? Is that what I hear?
Yes.
Yep.
So I'm at 0 and 3 now.
Your universal popularity is different. This is going to be your Hunts Point popularity is the most. So
yeah, that's 14.
This is, yeah,
for me.
Nice. I'm rocking the 1 and the 3.
Our popularity with the police for me is 9 and 10 in general.
No.
Hey, what is it called? The light fixtures for? Is it a baluster or ballast for fluorescent lights?
yeah.
Yes.
That's our lair.
The ballast.
Ooh. Ooh, that's good.
That is good.
Horrible.
Well, I mean, let's see. That is a problem. Let's see. What are the resources we've got? Tabs, audience.
Yeah, I'm
That's
getting the word
something we
out.
can tap into.
I got to change up my pitch here when we talk to the masses because we've got a Spider-Man problem. We got to somebody's out there smearing our name, and speaking of our name, we need a real name right now. I'm still jokingly calling us the new Warriors, but I think that one of the things we'll talk about while we're throwing beers around. Yeah,
I was hoping the media would come up with
ballast.
something good for us, but apparently not. We're gonna have to do it ourselves.
Yeah. Is there? What is the media referring to us as?
The outlaws, robbers, hoodlums, super hoodlums.
Is there
The
anything,
super hoodlums.
Judge?
Anything what?
That is like the media referring to us by any kind of name or anything?
No, it's really. No, I'm not gonna. There's enough names around. They're not particularly flattering. One group called you the Motley Crew. Another group called you the Hoodlums. So,
I don't like that last one.
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, it's like, see, it's not all bad. They're calling us the hoodlums.
I'll be the new hoodlums. There you go.
Well, I mean, I guess that is important to be seen good by the public, but it's not our priority, guys. We should be, focusing on finding out who's hiring these people to take out these buildings and stuff. What can we do about that?
Well, who actually tried to buy them legitimately from Carlos first, right? Wasn't that the first thing?
Yeah, I think he told us that, but I don't remember.
But it wasn't like the enforcers that tried to buy it. Like
They directly didn't. Some offers were made by them. It was indeed a man who he says is mostly known as Count Nefaria.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Right.
There were small organizations that were trying to actually purchase the.
I can't believe I forgot that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And we've heard that name a couple times now too.
It's very nefarious.
Well, then maybe we should,
Hold on. Vista Corporation is the bank that is actually that they've been trying to cause him a lot of problems lately. Trying to put liens on his buildings. He's been having to fight them in court a lot. So, and then Confederated Global Investments seems to be the one of the vying companies going for trying to own it. So CGI is the nickname of the place. Confederated Global Investments.
All right. Gotta get
Have
on
any of these people approached my dad about buying his property? Are they just snatching up any kind of property they can, or is it
No.
particular? So it's these specific locations.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
they know that they seem to. You assume that they know that your father is actually owned by you. Your company. So they're not.
Okay.
Have we
gotcha.
investigated which places have actually been snatched up? Like, is there any pattern there, or?
I don't think we have. That's a good idea, Marley.
That's another good suggestion.
Let's follow up with Marley's idea. That's the best we've came up with so far. Let's check into
He's
that.
like, hey, shh, Have you guys looked at the other places?
Exactly. Let's do it up, man. Let's research that. Can we look that? Are we playing in like the modern day? I mean, do we have like the internet and stuff?
Yes.
Well, let's do some googling, man.
You like look over my shoulder and it's cat videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take your pick as to which kind.
All right. So, what do you want to do?
Trying to research the places that have been bought by them successfully.
I'd be making information up. So, what information do you want me to make up?
If just the other places that might have been bought by Confederated Global Investments or Vista Corporation within the last 6 months.
Are you all on the same block, same street?
Yeah, is there any like
spread out?
They're all residential. That's a pattern. No like convenience stores and things like that just yet. So maybe not at all. Who knows? But right now, all residentials. They're all mostly high rises, and they're areas that are areas that they're below the poverty threshold.
Yeah, pushing them out.
We're gonna need a map, a bulletin board, some string, and some push pins.
And a hat and a carton of cigarettes.
That's right. I have the string and the push.
Perfect.
But my cat is using it.
Oh, I know. Were the enforcers arrested?
They were, and they seem to have been released.
Who
bail.
paid their bail, or who got them out, or who let's look
Yeah.
into that, or who represented them as like they didn't just have like a public defender.
Actually, exactly. You would actually need a lawyer to get that information.
Would you? That's a matter of public record, isn't it? Tab
But
Cannon, the journalist,
I think so. Yeah.
arrest
Find
records and such.
Find out why they got. We can go down there.
I mean, it might be they could possibly, like, if they have resources, they might try to make that difficult, but it
You
is
can
a matter of
definitely find
public record.
That's
find out
actually
whether-
where I was going with it. Is that when you go down there to have that conversation, they are going to try and push for you to have a lawyer to do that. It's like, oh, we don't just release it to the public.
Yeah.
So, and then of course when you bring up, but it's a matter of public record. Well, yeah, but not for the public, because they're always trying to make life difficult for the regular people.
Well, I mean, Phil's like an old guy. He's probably got a lawyer, right? Is there any law professors at the university where he teaches?
I'll make a call. He owes me. We had a golf the other day, and French toast. So I'll make a call.
All right.
And getting a long conversation about the weather and
The weather in different parts of the nation.
Yeah. The state of elbow patches in today's fashion.
He brings out a rotary cell phone.
Your plan never gets old.
Oh, and I like that. That should definitely be a thing. I'm just saying. In fact,
least an app.
Instead of
Like a
flip,
digital rotary.
like the old flip cell phones, make it so it actually comes off with a wire that goes up to your ear. The other piece goes to your mouth. Okay, so us old people, we they'll give you that the bail was actually paid by a representative from Quinn Worldwide. Another
That's a new
company.
name. There's a lot of corporations involved here, guys.
Yes. And doing your research on this, you realize that it's owned by a guy named Ian Quinn, and he mostly operates out of Tanzania and Malta.
Just as I suspected all along.
I was gonna say Malta.
I'm.
You had it too.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Tanzania trip.
I love Tanzania.
You know, they filmed Popeye in Malta. We could visit the.
Did
They also filmed League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and that one James Bond, the last one that Brosnan was on, and I missed seeing both of them by 1 month and 2 weeks, respectively. I'm very pissed off.
I was totally thinking something else. You said Malt. I was thinking Colt 45. This is like completely different.
Malta, yeah, it's like a nation in the Mediterranean.
I think I could like tell the people, like broadcast out to the people and give them all my phone number. Set up like a tip line to help out the super crew.
So I do foresee one problem. We're gonna have to work on this at some point.
Yes,
but I don't think the van is gonna quite make it there.
To Tanzania?
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, what do you call it? Bright Future Technologies has their own jet.
I see some suggestions in the chat.
You still have access to the jet, or has that been frozen?
I mean, I don't think it's been frozen.
We're all going to be.
I mean, it's still an operating business.
You've got a jet.
Nothing's actually frozen. It's just everything's being audited.
Yeah.
So a use of they're going to question every single thing that you do.
Well, maybe there's a some sort of large, American company facility in Tanzania that has a big light bulb deal going, a lighting problem that I can help out with.
Yeah.
They're building a facility and it's like a new, high-tech thing because they have tax breaks there for whatever the business is, and they need to light the whole place.
Yeah.
It's a unique lighting challenge, so they need to have the actual CEO go and check it out. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. We don't have to do that. But if you want to justify an impromptu side quest to Tanzania, that's a viable reason why it could happen.
I'm absolutely not justifying a side.
Okay. He's like, I was confining it to the few city blocks around the place. Maybe next time.
Fly coach. I was willing to take one for the team.
It's not too much. I was going to go on like one of those farm airlines where there's
improving, man. Just roll with
it. Livestock.
Maybe Tanzania is a club around the corner from the ballast.
Well, do they have any interests here? Like, what are some of their interests in locally? Then that would be the place to look. So, since we're not going to derail the DM and just go across that.
Nothing derailed. I would literally make you waste time and make you fight bad guys I know that are out of Africa. I don't have a problem with that.
Marley's quite happy that he's very, very Irish.
I've actually been
Caribbean sun is no good for him.
Northern coast of Tanzania, so I at least know what that looks like. I've got a good mental image of what I could do to you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do is Carlos gets a phone call. And mind you, like I said, unless you guys say otherwise, he's been blindfolded and brought into the place, and he's not allowed to go out unless you.
So he's been staying in the light cave with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Did someone turn off his GPS on his phone?
But so anyways, he has like get a triangulation. So he gets a phone call, and he's like, "Guys, it's from Lucinda at the rec center. What do you call it? The enforcers are there."
These enforcers, God bless America.
I'm a little upset she didn't call me.
Yeah, it's true, Marley.
Did you give her your phone number?
Yeah,
totally.
I'm gonna say she calls you then instead. Done, because she wouldn't know that. Like, just trying to like segue, but absolutely, if she knows.
All right, come on, Professor Bill, talk sweet to me.
Okay. Hey, baby. Hey, luscious lips, how you doing?
This is getting weird.
You're not responding, Dave. Role play with me, man.
No, he's rolling with it. He's just like basking it in. He's used to this.
Yeah. Lip service. Anyway, so she's like, what the frick? Oh, Marley. Marley.
What's up, girl?
Your group last time, they were able to help us. They were able to, get rid of that porcupine guy. There's 3 guys here. They're crazy. They got weird hats. One of the guys is really big. They're huge. One guy's calling himself Fancy Dan. They're actually here trying to ask about you guys and about Carlos. And
The freaking Cowboys again.
They're threatening to take some of the kids hostage.
Oh, this is
All
going
right.
to be fun.
I believe that's called kidnapping. There we go.
Yeah.
I get to do it right.
We'll be
Rematch.
right there. Just try and keep them busy and stay safe. So, guys, we have to
Keep
go.
him here. Keep him here.
Yeah, Carlos. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta.
We'll have Ash can stay here and make sure he's okay.
There you go. That's it. I was going to say, Doug just comes walking by and just.
Yeah.
Ash is like flame cage.
Yeah.
Do you have any fives? Go fish. The whole deck just catches on fire. Okay, so you guys get in the
white panel van with bullet holes in it.
Van. The freaking
Yeah, how long has it been? Like, is
on
this
the
like the
side
next?
you call it kid magnet.
Is this like the next week?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, why is there candy and dog leashes in here?
We need to do better than this. Nite Bright.
Yeah. Man, I'm still nursing that. I got shot in the shoulder last week, man. This isn't. It's like they make it look easy in the movies. It's not. It hurts.
Oh, yeah. You got shot last week.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Glad you guys remember.
Ash
Took a bullet
big
for the
week.
team.
took it like a champ. He regenerates. He was good inside of a minute.
I was crying as soon as they weren't looking.
By last week, he means yesterday.
Yeah,
Earlier this morning.
He needs some private time in the van. Everybody close the curtain for a minute.
Yeah. I succeeded on my bravery check.
Travis goes and turns on the radio. The tape is playing. It's all Barney songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sing your Barney song.
So back to the rec center.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys get there, and
I'm wearing my suit under my clothes now.
Good call.
fine.
Good call.
Not for the porcupine, but for the freaking moron.
I'm not going out. I never know when danger will strike. Now it's an important hero lesson to learn on my journey.
Okay. Children, oh my God. Okay, so you guys get there, and immediately anybody with above typical, so like good or above intuition, you realize that there's no police there.
Thank God.
Yes.
We finally catch a break.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's the way you do it. Okay. So you get in there, and it doesn't take too long to realize where these guys are.
Yeah. I'd be like, hey, what are you doing threatening innocent people? If you're looking for us, here we are.
They turn back around. Oh crap! These guys.
What do you mean, oh crap?
We're
That's right,
ready
these
for you this
guys.
time. Fancy Dan pulls out a pistol. We're ready for you this time. All right.
he's got a gun.
Darwin gets out and he's just like, man with rope. He go night. Darwin go sock him in head.
Oh, you already turned visceral.
Fall.
I just step out the van and just immediately just like, "Urgh."
All right. Okay. So everybody tell me your intuition, starting with Travis.
10. Good. It's good.
Doug,
Excellent 20.
Dave,
Good 10.
and DBJ.
Poor 4.
Oh, for initiative though, I have excellent 20. Sorry,
This is why you have no friends, Dave.
this probably is.
Aw.
Okay, so right now,
I have martial arts E.
that's only when you're fighting. That's only when you're actually throwing a punch, though. So it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I thought we were doing initiative. My bad.
Why you have no freaking friends, Dave?
Son of a.
Okay, and
Friends
then
are overrated.
we'll have Darwin. Darwin, when you change forms and then it's up for initiative, make sure you let me know,
Okay.
because I know that your intuition changes.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you call? Okay, and then these knuckleheads will go in between Dave and Darwin. Okay, so
A little bit of this action right here.
uh,
Easy Dan.
up first is going to be Doug.
So there's a guy with a gun, a guy with a whip, and a guy with just his fists.
Yeah,
Ox.
And Ox is very specifically charging after you guys, like.
Well, I would say the guy with the gun Fancy Dan, or is it the guy with the whip? Oh, Fancy Dan's the biggest threat. I mean, pulling a gun in a room full of kids, and I'll say that to him, like, pulling a gun in a room full of kids, and I will use my light manipulation to make a scintillating hypnotic pattern to like hypnotize him, so at least he won't fire his gun and be stunned. So that's my incredible 85, which is yellow.
Oh yeah, okay. He is stunned for a number of rounds.
Good. I just didn't want him. I was gonna blind him, and I was like, he might still just shoot his gun. I just don't want him shooting that gun in a room full of kids.
What the hell? Oh,
yep. It just mesmerized him.
Came back
with a dazzling display of light.
All right.
And then I'll step back so I don't get shot or punched.
Travis, you're up.
All right, I'm just gonna hit Ox as hard as I can. I'm gonna make a perfect whip crack sound effect with my.
With your what? What attack are you using?
Well, I'm gonna hit him with my sonic generation.
Okay.
Give him a sound beating.
As far as I'm concerned, unless you rule differently, I should be able to incorporate my vocal control. Maybe hit him with,
I think you just literally did control your vocal.
I think I did. 81.
Ooh.
Okay.
That might be a megahertz.
I hit the big guy. I hit the big guy hard.
This is Tab Cannon. I'm about to punch Axe. I'm punching Axe right now. My fist just connects with him.
It's important to tell the people what they're going to see, and what they just saw. That's what we're doing here with the Enforcers.
I'm painting a picture for you, folks.
Live cam. So,
Tab Cannon.
And this is just sound. Okay. He is stunned.
Yeah,
Not nearly as much as Fancy Dan is, but all right. And Dave, you're up.
Boom.
All right. So, these you clowns want to do this again? Didn't we go through this dance already? So Ox is charging. So I just want to try and taunt him. And is there like a wall or something I can stand in front of, or a pole?
Oh, he's stunned for a round, dude.
Oh, son of a monkey's uncle. So there's just a dude with the whip, right?
Yep.
So I want to just burst in the five of us, like, and try and grab his whip and tie him up.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
So I don't know what you want me to roll. I'm going to add some karma because it sounds like I'm going to need a high roll. Let's see. I will add 40 points of karma to this. That makes that an 86.
Jeez. All you have to do is say add karma, so you don't have to add too much. Like house roll it. So okay, you're gonna turn to 5. So your ability is amazing. We said it's amazing 50, whatever. You're gonna use your lightning speed basically for grappling. So that's incredible 40.
Yes.
So you rolled an 86.
I have a total of 86 with. I rolled a 46. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We just do that.
Total of 86. Then sorry, let me open up my
partial grapple if it's in the yellow. If it's
okay,
incredible.
Done. Thank you for that.
With my handy universal table, which you can find on nerdarchy.com.
Nice. So he's at -1 to do, -2 to do all of his actions. See if he can escape. No, he actually does not. And then Darwin, you're up. There's only Montana left, who Dave, and Dave have grappled.
These guys can't force their way out of a paper bag.
I come across on all fours, and I see like Mosh is like turning like multiple guys that kind of wrap around him, and I say, Darwin, put him to sleep. And while he's running around him, I just want to reach over and knock him on top of the head.
Roll to hit.
All right.
And tell me how much damage you want to do. Because you have incredible 40. Is it exactly incredible 40?
It's actually 39. The way
39.
Matt.
So you can bench press 9 tons.
Jeez.
So this guy is a regular human. So understand, like, Spider-Man's strength is incredible 40, and he's constantly pulling punches. In fact, like, his mentality is, I pull punches unless I say otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, these people would kill you in one shot. I mean,
you
that
would
kind of force.
literally murder somebody. You would snap his neck. You would drive his head.
I'm
into
glad
the
to know
building.
this.
So you have to be
Don't
careful with
upset
these.
that guy.
Unlike Dungeons and Dragons, where you can just wholesale slaughter anybody you want.
We're heroes, man.
That's right.
Actually,
That's why we're on the same team, pal. This is us right here.
everybody will lose their
Go
karma.
get him.
I'm gonna do excellent 20 damage if I hit him. I have incredible fighting. Rolled a 92.
Ooh. I don't think that you're going to have a problem with incredible fighting. 92, that's in the red. That is a stun, a roll. Actually, no, I roll. Yeah. Okay, so everybody's out of commission. You guys took care of the enforcers. So these guys are all, like, Ox actually comes to at one point and just looks around and he's like, yeah, I give up.
That's right. Well, we should drop them off at the police station. Isn't that what we're supposed to do, guys?
They just let them out of the police station.
That's true. Maybe we
Really,
should
that
just
doesn't
kill them.
work.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't say that.
The police do come on their own. They do show up.
They
And
do?
you're surprised at how late they show up. But this was a good encounter with the police, I will say.
Oh, really? They're not, like, immediately hostile towards us?
No. They are not immediately hostile to you at
We
all.
support local law enforcement.
How did you guys hear? Like, did somebody call 911? We actually were contacted discreetly by somebody in the building.
Well, we were contacted publicly by someone in the building.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, I just didn't.
yeah. In fact, Lucinda says, yeah, I actually called them before I called you guys. It's weird that it took them so long to get here.
Oh, come on. See what they do? They call the cops first. This is where
Listen.
we've got to get. They got to call us first, then the cops.
So,
That's
Hey,
what
the
we're trying
police do valuable service broadcast.
All right.
We need to support our local law enforcement. Isn't that right, officers? We can work together to keep the streets safe.
So they do take these guys in, and as they're taking them in, as they're sitting there, they're reading them their rights and all that good stuff. They're handcuffing them. Ox, they got a special pair of what do you call it?
Yeah.
Manacles.
Zip ties. They actually use zip ties for them. I'm going to go to my old
Super
military
zip
days.
ties.
Handcuffs are too expensive. Zip ties, just you can carry a whole bunch in your pocket, man.
Yeah.
So,
Tie chain.
Oh, I know what we should do next.
so suddenly, you see a car that is actually it's been parked out there the whole time. You didn't notice it before; it wasn't noticeable. But what do you call it? This guy gets out of the car. It's actually a nice Mercedes. And he comes walking up to the officers, and he's kind of short. He's like 5'4", 5'5". Comes walking up to the officers, like, "Oh, officers, sir." And then you can't hear anything else that's being said at this point. And
Can I make an invisible duplicate? I mean, I can make an invisible duplicate, but would I have the opportunity to do that because I also have clairaudience through them, so it could like kind of
Do
go
it.
over there
And
and hear with this.
And I'm going to listen to him talk to the cops through their radios.
Thank you. I was waiting for one of you two to do something that I know you can do.
All right. Well, I only rolled 30 on my thing, so
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Get there.
Okay.
You go.
No worries. So
Oh, believe
you're
me.
listening, and the
I'm listening.
guy says to the officer, "You missed his name. You did miss his name, because that was before you started. All that stuff. When he finally drew attention to himself." But he's like, "Yeah, officer, I represent a larger friend of ours. Perhaps maybe you could help out a little bit. These guys, they don't really need to be under arrest, right? Mutual friend, Officer Mahoney, and Officer what's your name, sir? Munster. Okay, well, listen, I think it's in all of our best interest if you just let these guys go, because I mean, they're not really bothering anybody. It's just a case of mistaking identity, and they're going to go home on their way. Right, boys? You're going to go home? Yeah, we're going to go home. Well, the boss said we're supposed to shut up, Ox. So, yeah, we're going to go home. It's like, so if you'd be so kind, please, I would appreciate it, officers. And they kind of look at each other and whatever, I'm not going to make you roll for it. Somebody, all of you, whatever, sees that they kind of give a little smirk, like at the side of their face, smirk to each other. And they're like, yeah, sure. They were just at a public place, and things got a little out of hand. And we have had problems with these so-called heroes before, so yeah, it makes sense. So you guys go ahead and get out of here. In fact, we're going to give you a ride around the corner just so things look okay. We'll let you off down there, and you'll be fine. All right?
So only Tab can hear that?
Yeah. Well, you can also with your guy. You're not actually trying to do a whole lot.
Oh, well then I'd be like, this is outrageous. You're going to let them go? They just tried to kidnap children, and they were just recently released from prison after arson charges and assault on the police.
So you yourself are way out of earshot. So they turn to look at you and like,
I'll make my illusion visible.
Oh, they turn around. What is this? What is this? So when he smacks your illusory duplicate, what happens?
It just shatters into different
like that.
multicolored
Okay, so
pieces.
prism and then
yeah.
On. Okay. So he's like, "What is this? You're actually spying? You're actually spying on police?"
Yeah. If it means you're gonna let 3 known criminals
You're
who
under
just call my lawyer.
It was
on what charges?
I got a better idea. You can call your lawyer when you get down there. Spying on police officers. We are public servants. You don't get to spy on us.
Yeah, we do. I can listen to a conversation. That's not against the police code.
The question is, do you resist when he's grabbing you?
No.
Okay.
Because I think I'm in the right. That isn't breaking the law.
Like forcibly walk you over. What's your strength again?
Poor. Poor.
Okay, yeah. So oof. Like there's actually going to be bruises on your left shoulder and on your and on your lower back as he puts you down on the car. And then what do you call it? The lawyer himself is going to walk over and grab one of the other officers, be like, "Hey, Tab, I guess you're listening." So it's like, listen,
I'm listening.
He's probably broadcasting this police brutality.
Hey, whoa! Let's not metagame too much now. This isn't season 1. This is season 2.
No, but I mean, he could be.
He could if he chooses to.
Yeah.
I'm listening intently. We have to figure out whether my sensory link lets me beat this to other team members. Because if it does, then I would.
If everybody's got a cell phone, yes.
Oh, I meant to the public. I got
if
his
you
channel.
guys all just choose to make a costume where there's some kind of a headgear where you can have like a Bluetooth device or anything that's going to have a transmitter receiver. Even if you just do like a Walkman, at least you'd be able to hear whatever he's telling you, even though you don't respond back. Anything.
If that's the case, then we all need little Secret Service doodads in our ears.
There you go.
If that's what's up, because if we do that, then I can beam it to everybody.
Okay.
Yo, why did he do that? He could have just hit him with a light tracer. We could have followed him.
I don't have light tracers.
I don't have bail, so we're gonna have to figure something else out.
No. So the guy, this little shyster, this guy from Shyster and Shyster Inc., it seems like he's from, he says, listen, we don't need this kind of publicity, all right? Just let him off with, a warning or something, all right?
Here's corporate America.
Just let go.
Right.
So the one cop comes over to the second cop. You get the gist of what he's going to harshly whisper to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what? Are you serious? He's like, just let it go. Just let it go. So he turns around and he's going to pull you close, like by the lapels of your shirt, pull you close, and then like stop you hard, and then do that whole brush off your the wrinkles and the creases from your shirt that he caused. And he's like, listen, you look like a smart guy. Prove it. Walk away.
Sure. And what's that?
Don't spy on cops.
Okay. I would just walk away, sure.
While that's going on, I turn to the other 2 guys and I'm like, look, we're gonna have to take turns watching Nightbright because he cannot be left unattended. Look, he's a really super smart guy. He's got the fancy light powers, but he doesn't have much street smart, man.
Cool.
They're gonna eat him up out here.
Yeah.
That's true. 100% true.
They're discussing what your what everybody's alignment is right now.
I've seen this.
Cops lived.
Great.
Are they giving Doug lawful stupid?
I don't think that's illegal. I mean, it's not illegal. They are, you can film the police and stuff like that.
Can't
More
film
than that,
police.
the thing to understand is that you are
Yeah,
not.
you can.
Allowed, the thing
Bet-
to understand
bet
is
you
that you're
can.
not allowed to lie to cops, but cops are allowed to lie to you in order to get information and things.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
That's actually the law. So they can say anything is illegal.
Right, they could say it, but if you went to court, it wouldn't necessarily mean that.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I was like, yeah, I'll go with them because I'm in the right. But whatever, we're off the hook now. And
I just don't want you to be, in prison for 2 days while they wait for the trial to get to you. So.
Yeah. Well, hey man, if Quinn Worldwide can get the enforcers off twice that easily, I'm sure my high-powered lawyers could help. But
So, what do you call it? As you guys are, off on your own, and they're like, disperse, citizens. You guys are like, what the hell? And
I want to nudge Nightbright. Can't you send one of your guys with them?
I don't think I can't. They're not that powerful. They can only go like 3 areas away.
No. Well, I wouldn't know that.
You are right. Yeah. But if you did, I would explain. Like they can't travel very far from me.
They can go like.
Oh,
devise some kind of a device that will do that. What's
Could.
up, dude?
Yeah.
Probably not in the parking lot right here.
No.
We could follow them. Oh wait, the cops are driving them away, right?
Yes.
are they in a regular squad car, van?
No, it's squad car. 2 squad cars.
Why did they come back to the community center?
They said Lucinda said they were asking for us, which is weird that they were surprised when we showed up. Unless they were trying to like ambush us into getting bad.
They were asking about you guys, specifically about Carlos.
Oh, about Carlos?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just like, hey, where's those guys that we fought? Like,
Yeah, the first conversation before Dave said he's insulted that she didn't call him.
okay.
Where are
Gotcha.
you? Like, they're looking for you. And that was for Carlos.
Oh, for Carlos. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Looking for
Gotcha,
the witness.
I you know what? I want to try a power stunt.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I want to summon a duplicate in their trunk.
Yeah.
Okay. Would that require a power stunt?
Well, that's up to you. I don't know.
No. I think that if you walk close enough, tell you what, give me an excuse while you're walking close. Like the officer's going to say, "What are you doing? What are you doing by the vehicle? Move away from the vehicle. What are you doing?"
You're drunk.
Oh, you know what?
We're joking this, really? That's what you.
He was just cracking open a beer back in the light.
You're drunk. Tell him you're drunk.
No. I'm not going to tell him I'm drunk. I want to see your badge number. And I'll kind of like walk towards him, and then I'll send a duplicate into the. You're hassling my friend over there. What's your badge number?
Oh, you want to make a complaint? Here you go.
Oh boy.
And he pulls out his little pink slip. What do you call it? Cops actually have these now in New York and several other places.
Yeah, you're too good at this.
And he's going to write business law. It's one of the things I had to study. He actually starts writing down. He's already got like his badge number and things like that already written down on theirs. And he's got you get the pink copy, he keeps the yellow, or you get the yellow copy, he keeps the pink copy.
It's the canary
Anyway.
copy.
And there's the white also, and it's like boom, you've been stopped for such and such and such. He's like, so what's your name?
I'll give him my regular name and everything. I don't really keep a secret identity.
So Marley, here's the deal, buddy. If I see you walking around, or if anybody sees you walking around a cop car again, this is going in the system. You know what I'm saying? You might want to reconsider your life choices, all right? But my badge number and everything's on there. It's what you wanted, right?
That's exactly what I want.
And he walks away. Say again?
No, I said that's exactly what I wanted, and then I just walk away with it.
Nice. All right, cool. So done. You got a clone in the trunk.
Nice.
I was just reading the chat.
And I'll just stay connected with broadcast. So when the car stops, so I assume cop cars have it too.
Yeah, sorry.
Pylons?
The chat's killing me, everybody. I gotta stop this. I can't read that. My mother's watching.
So I assume cop car trunks are like any other trunk where they have the release on the inside.
Yes, there will be an emergency release on the inside. There's also something to release on the front or inside the seat. It's like one of those old Coupe de Villes. Of course, it's seriously hooked up. You got a majorly awesome governor inside, so it'll go 0 to 60 in -3 seconds. You could actually get whiplash going from 0 to full. Yeah.
Can your clones make clones? Or just you?
Just me.
Okay.
But aren't you able to transfer consciousness?
Yeah.
Really?
So that clone would be you.
Yeah. I would walk away and dismiss me.
What would happen to the one that was you? It would just disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, man, that's weird. You're weird, Marley. Like he's explaining this as we're driving in the van. Like, how do your clones work anyway? Well, I can switch my brain with that one.
I'm like,
I just disappear. Are you even? We don't even know if he's the Marley that we knew last week. He could have been one of those clones.
So I'm also going to say you've got a 10 area range so that you can transfer back and forth. So you can choose to keep, or what do you call it? When you can transfer consciousness. Otherwise, they go off and they're just their own consciousness. You know, saying if they go out of the 10 area range.
Do you have to specifically dismiss your clones?
Yes.
Like, so there could be clones out there that just like you forgot about or whatever that are just like living whole lives.
A rough night in
Wow, man, that's weird.
Stole my identity. But I also think that there should probably be a time limit on them. So.
Oh, okay. They just melt into gray
If your
goo.
ability is that amazing 50, then I'll say it's 50 rounds. So that's 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
10 rounds per turn. 1 turn is 1 minute, so each round is 6 seconds. That's the Marvel standard.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've actually got to stay fairly close to the cop car. Otherwise, that one does permanently become you.
I'll change the color of the van so they don't know it's the same van.
And I'm listening to the police band, and I'm listening to their radio.
Coloration, baby.
They told me it was a useless power, they said. It was stupid, they said.
So you do get around the corner, and they drop the enforcers off. Like, listen, we don't want to keep on trying to. You can actually hear them from the trunk. Broadcast, you can hear it also because he's got his. Yeah, why not? Why not have a duplicate of the cell phone on him? Make like 5 duplicates, and then all the cell phones ring at once, right? But what do you call it? Yeah, so he the enforcer's like, yeah. Hey, listen, you cops, you're doing a good job. Maybe next time we'll bring some donuts. What do you say? And they're laughing, and the cops are like, yeah, screw you, all right? So they're definitely not friends with the enforcers, but they're doing their job. And the enforcers are just being physical trolls.
We got a real Serpico situation on our hands here, guys. We got cops on the take. We got dirty cops. We got crime on the streets.
Wait, so the cop car stops, lets them out, they talk, and then the cop car drives away?
Yep. They drive off.
So should we follow Marley's clone or follow the enforcers and see what happens?
No, I
them?
just missed the clone.
Oh, okay. So let's idle, we'll pull over to the side or something and wait and see what the enforcers do and then follow them, right?
Yeah, we gotta follow them. We gotta follow them back to their lair.
Or see if maybe
they'll never expect our black van with bullet holes in it. They'll clearly be looking for the white van with bullet holes.
Yeah, they might not. I mean, there's a lot of vans in New York City. I'm sure some of them have bullet holes in them.
And they've all got phones on them. Some will listen through their phones.
Jeez. First off, you've had a week to putty up those freaking bullet holes. So come on. On top of that, eventually your illusion powers, you'll be able to completely rework the way that the van looks, the license plate, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
So, or you just use Captain America's van, which actually has
the crystal paint job.
Yep. Wakandan technology.
I'm like, you can make this any color you want. Why are we always driving the mystery machine around?
It can be black with 2 red stripes on the side.
I was just gonna say the A-Team, dude.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So they start walking off, and they start walking off in areas where your cars can't follow exactly.
Okay, so is it night or day? I don't remember. It's probably like afternoon.
It's daytime.
We
It's
never
daytime.
get-
This hasn't taken that long.
I remark to the guys like, yeah, I thought a lot of this crime fighting would take place at night, but so far, not really.
So they start walking down this alley.
Let's park the van and follow, right?
Okay.
You guys think? Yeah.
Get it on.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure it's parked legally. If there's a meter, I'm gonna put plenty of change in it.
Oh, I was gonna totally be like, you didn't say. This ain't D&D, man. It ain't
Yeah.
just about tethering your horse.
Yeah.
You gotta feed
That's
him.
right. I'm gonna make sure it's not an open. I'm gonna check. Okay, there's parking here at this time. It's only till 6 though, guys. We gotta move it after 6 because the traffic on this side of town goes the other way then, so you can't park on
Right.
this side.
So you guys go in. Actually, it's more of the it's residential. So you got right side of the street parking, left side of the street
Yeah.
parking, depending on if it's a snow day or not.
Right.
So, you guys go walking down the alley, and you come across or you come around the corner, and they seem to be gone, but there's nothing around. It's actually a dead end, but it's like they just disappeared.
Darwin, can you detect them telepathically in the area with your alien form? Is that something you can do? I actually don't know.
You see, I will try. Sure, I'll see what I can do.
Tab, don't worry. Don't freak out.
It's
telling you.
going to take someone of an advanced intellect like myself to figure this out. As my head expands and my body.
That was an amazing transition. Wow.
That was really very good.
And so I just float in the air a few inches, fingers at the temples, hand out, eyes closed, and I feel around telekinetically. No, you know what? I'm going to try a power stunt.
Okay.
What?
How much karma do I have to spend for that?
So here's what you need to do.
All right.
You need to give me 100 karma to do the power stunt. Then
All right.
you need to make sure that you roll in the red for whatever your power level is going to be. That's going to be a lot of karma also. So you're looking at a minimum of about 200 karma. And then you've also got to succeed, like to hit or whatever you're going to do. So tell me first what you're going to do.
Wow. Well, I've got 120.
Okay.
So that only leaves me with 20 left to try to make the roll into
Making the red, yeah. So what are you trying to do though?
I was going to try to reach out telepathically. I don't have telepathy.
Which is under typical 6. Oh, you don't have telepathy. You have
It's
you have telekinesis.
telekinesis and true flight both are typical.
Yes, that's right.
And force field of good.
You want to have some fun? Why not? You take the limitation that you can't speak at all. You have no capability of speech because you've evolved past that. So everybody communicates through telepathy. So you'll have typical 6 telepathy instead.
I love it.
But this is only in that form, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay, so no power stunt needed. Just a quick conversation with the judge. All right. So very easy. You realize that they're like you've only got about a 4 area range with your typical 6 ability.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hear their thoughts moving away from you, but it also seems to be coming from below your feet.
Oh, he just made eye contact too. That was weird. He's looking right at me.
Okay. I float over the area. I track them, pointing to where they're at, and then I point straight down.
Near where you're pointing, you see there's a box or so covering a manhole cover, an entrance into the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pull out a little notebook, and it's one of them is like sewer adventure, and he's like, check. Let's go.
This sounds like a conversation we had earlier in the day, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the picture.
Nice.
How did they get Ox down there?
He fit. Okay.
It's like, there's butter. There's like a smeared butter all over the side of it.
I grab Broadcast by the shoulder and point to the box.
You can speak to him through telepathy if you want. It's not a big deal. It's like breathing for you.
Yeah, but he's too simple. He won't even understand.
Yeah, it'd freak him out. It'd freak him out, man.
What's going
I
on?
love the RP.
Okay.
As much as this guy uses his mouth, there's no way he uses his brain.
That would freak him out, man.
These
I
guys
got
are
aliens
lower.
in my brain.
I have made first contact. I have made first contact.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Phenomenon.
Right there.
Be like Phenomenon. I'm gonna get limited telekinesis and
Don't
what,
give
high
away our
empathy.
secret.
Now, if he points down to the sewer grate or manhole cover, I'll pop a couple Marleys and we'll get to work and open that.
Yeah, me too.
Let's all pop a Marley.
I think we could all pop a few Marleys before we go down to the freaking sewer.
I'm gonna look and see that nobody's looking, and then
This actually sounds like the cheesecake conversation that we had earlier on the live chat for Nerdarchy.
I'm gonna duck, behind the dumpster and put, take my suit off and pull the cowl down, get ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure the lights are all working. All right.
One of them is missing, so the whole strand is wrong. So you gotta try and find which.
Yeah.
which
Gotta
line.
find my utility belt with the replacement. There we go.
Oh, you should have totally went and found a phone booth.
They don't have phone booths anymore in New
There
York
are
City.
actually a lot of phone booths
I know.
in Canada.
There's some here still. I'm like, guys, I always feared to stay wearing a white suit into the sewer, but I'll do it.
I broadcast to the other guys, and I go, it would be appropriate for me to change it to something a little bit more appropriate for something so I can fit right down in the sewers. I mean, this would be awesome if I had like a black outfit, like some kind of like a rat or a bat or snake or something. This is really cool. This is going to be great.
Yeah,
Come on.
give it up.
Come on, guys.
Does anybody else feel a little bad about bringing a little kid with us when we do this stuff?
That'd be fine.
I'm not the most socially conscious person, but
14.
The 21 and up adventure.
I kid.
21 and up adventure.
Okay, so
All right, out of the blue into the black. Here we go.
so you guys start walking down the in the direction that you last heard the thoughts. Excuse
Yeah.
me, and
I'm
you
sticking
guys
to
are
the
walking-
side. You
I
don't
don't- yeah,
want to
you're-
walk.
you're-
You don't want to walk in the wet part in the middle. You want to stay in the side of the pipe.
Absolutely. It
And
sounds
then-
like you've been down there before.
My cloak starts
Hunting
to
down
glow
every
with
story
like a dim light. Just the cloak does. It's like a low, like a dim white light.
Nice.
So
Sounds
it
like
looks ghostly.
the sidekick superpower from Sky High,
Sure.
Hero High, whatever it was. Kurt Russell.
Yeah. I never saw it. Another movie though.
It was a good
Ooh,
movie.
look at that cool sewer. And
Yeah, it was a remarkably good movie.
Oh, see, that's what's up. See, there's a little ledge there on the side. I'm gonna walk there on the side. Get my
this stream is brought to you by Sky High. Sky High.
So,
on DVD.
hey, red box it.
Yeah. Or purple box.
Purple box it. My bad.
Yeah.
Copyright not infringed.
Yeah, I would definitely be sticking to the side with Tab. He seems like he knows his way around a sewer.
And I'm walking like this too.
Every single
Creeping.
half of the stories he's chased has led him down to these sewers.
That's right. That's
So
not the
you guys start walking
There's a
down there.
alligator down here.
Is that true?
I hope not.
Yeah.
So you guys are walking down there, and you do once in a while hear like a splish, up ahead, or a splash, echo. You'll hear like watch it, stuff like that once in a while. After a certain amount of time, you come across this side entrance to the subway proper. There's no so the sewer kind of leaves and it goes into a subway, and you're not entirely sure which direction they went. Telepathy, out of range.
So like a utility access. Like,
Yes.
hey, can't you do the Predator thing, Nightlight?
Yes. I can with coloration. I can change the heat left from their feet to the visible spectrum of light.
Okay. The scientist in me is coming out, the electrical engineer at least, the miniature sub-scientist. That doesn't actually work.
I know in real life, but it actually, that
But-
specific thing, is
Yes,
under the
science
coloration.
works.
Yeah.
It works like an effing charm.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why they say that your shoes are insulated. If they're insulated against electricity, then they're damn well insulated against heat. So the footprints light up perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, I figured there's a roll and there's a chance for failure.
No need. That's your power. That's your ability. Like, you don't have to roll for regeneration.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like rolling.
Go ahead, roll. Roll
All
for
right.
your heart's content.
All right.
If you
The
get
roll the
a
dice.
1 or higher, you pass.
74 on my excellence.
You
That would be
barely
in
make
the.
it. Okay,
It'd be in the green.
okay. So, so you go for your walk, and at one point,
Do they
While
go
he's
into the
doing
door?
that, I nudge broadcast. I'm like, hey, can you make the noise? Can you do the noise?
which noise is this?
The predator noise.
Uh-huh.
He's like, you just hear the.
I wonder if I still have that someplace.
They've got to get to the chopper.
What's got Billy so spooked?
We had all that stuff last week.
I ain't got time to bleed.
I did that one also.
Why'd you say it twice? I didn't.
That's good.
And that's why Billy laughed. Hey, you guys want to know something really funny about that? That was the laugh that the Predator used at the very end when he blew himself up.
Yeah.
A lot of people think the Predator actually laughed. He didn't. He was actually imitating the sound
Billy's
that
laugh.
Billy made. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Movie's badass.
is badass.
Sorry.
So
Excuse me.
what happens here? You get down to a certain area. It's about 17 minutes walking. You're trying to, of course, keep quiet, but at some point you actually lose everything, including light for the most part. Up ahead, you're pretty sure you see a figure, but on top of that, you're what do you call it? Night bright light.
Sure.
Bright
I'll
thing.
call himself Bright Light today.
Today, okay, bright light. You're actually trying to turn up the volume, so to speak, on your the lumens, your light ability, and every time that you do, it seems to get darker after a couple of moments.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Blackout!
Yeah, I'm like running down the database. Like, there's the Shroud, there's Blackout, there's that guy with the black spotty suit and the lightning bolt. I forget his name's in the Masters of Evil.
So you see the figure up ahead of you a little bit, and as you're getting closer, you're trying to get a good beat on him. You will see him eventually, and he says, "Heroes, why are you following me down here?"
We're not following you. We're following the cowboys. Yeah, cowboy.
Yeah. Where's
There are
Fancy
no
Dan?
cowboys down here. They're in Dallas. He actually says that. Everywhere I go, you people, you're always following me.
It sounds really bad when you say "you people."
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
You actually say that. That's so wrong.
Yeah, sure.
You bunch of social justice warriors. That's what kind of heroes you are.
We're the kind of heroes who follow up on criminals who are let off by cops on the take.
That's right.
No, we're not looking for you. We're looking for someone else. Maybe you can help us.
Help you? I'm gonna help you into a black hole.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Black hole? That doesn't sound good.
What?
Look, buddy, we're just looking for the enforcers, and they came this way.
Yeah. Hand over Fancy Dan, and we can all go home.
Don't know him.
He's just
Never
a kooky
saw.
guy. Smell of the dookie all these hours and days and weeks.
I'm starting to think maybe they didn't come this way. If this guy's here and he's giving us a hard time,
But their footprints and their thoughts.
everything goes completely dark.
Oh no.
At this point, you guys are going to be fighting at a -4. If you get a hit on someone, it will go.
It is that guy. That's what I was picturing.
There you go. Yep, that's Blackout.
Blackout. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
That's what they said. I was thinking of the Ghost Rider villain, Blackout.
That's what I was thinking of too.
But I'd rather face this guy than that guy because he was a vampire and he made darkness. So.
Yes. So, same order as before. Doug, you're up first.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna spend all my effort to get my suit to just light up in this darkness. I mean, if my friends can't see.
So, what is the maximum intensity of your light?
Incredible. I can generate light and manipulate existing light energy.
Okay.
Of that intensity.
Dude, can you do a supernova version of lighting up?
I mean, I guess that's what I would try to just, supercharge it so it's just like goes on like a big fluorescent bulb.
Let's go with turning it on before you actually start doing like arc lighting and arc welding. So you're gonna.
I just meant like flare up real bright.
I understand. So you've got incredible intensity. Let us roll.
But I'm at minus, right? Or is it just a contested thing?
Oh, it's a contest.
Okay.
So he's going at excellent ability. You're going at incredible ability. So.
Do I want to use karma? Nope. I'm going to save my karma and just try going.
You only have to get. You're going to be going under amazing ability to roll, and he's going to be going in good to roll.
Okay.
Since you're higher, you get a +1. Since he's lower, he gets a -1 column shift. So, whoever gets. Not necessarily number higher, though it may come to that.
So like in the red, yellow, green. Right?
Exactly, color higher.
I'm just going with the straight roll, no karma. 77.
Nice. So you're in the yellow. Okay. You are winning this round.
Yeah, okay, then I'll just concentrate on being, so my allies can see and just keep the light charge.
All right, so everybody can see, no negatives this round.
Zap him.
Sorry. Next up is Travis.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the commercial. I'm gonna keep that commercial jingle thing going. I thought of one. I'm gonna go by Menon. I just zap him.
Oh, you're using that to sonically blast him.
Yeah. Because it's tricky because I can't do pop songs, so I'm stuck to commercial jingle.
They would love you in the Demolition Man universe. Man, that's sweet how he's overlaying the stuff. By the way, that's really cool. Thanks, War Eagle.
I got a 77.
That's what I rolled too.
Man,
it's meant to be, dude.
Going around.
The things that Wi-Fi allows. Okay, so, it says in the chat that, or not the chat, the R thing, that there's 7 participants. That's the weirdest thing. Because I don't see that many of us. Okay, so you're 77 at, what is the ability?
I got 31.
Or incredible, I forget.
Incredible.
At incredible. That's in the yellow. Okay, so that is a potential stun.
Wow. I have a feeling the chat's gonna attack us very soon.
He is not stunned. So.
Oh. Tough
Next,
customer.
Now, did he take damage, or did I just have a shot at a stun result?
The sonic attack is only going to do stun, unless you can increase it to get the kinetic attack, some kind of kinetic attack.
And then I do a different kind of damage. I remember that. Okay.
So it's like his darkness absorbed the vibratory powers because it deadened it.
I gotta do that.
It's actually Dark Force Dimension.
Yeah, this guy's creepy, weird, powerful.
Exactly. So, guys in the chat, you guys are about to start playing hobos.
Transients. There's
You
transients.
can literally do whatever you want, attack whoever you want, run, do whatever you want. You can draw pictures on your hands with tattoos, whatever you want. All of your stats will be typical. All right, and you will begin next round. So, Dave, you are up.
All right. So I actually feel kind of bad. This guy seems not right. He seems addled, not like a bad guy. He just wants to be left alone. So I'm kind of come on, man. We can just leave. We can leave this guy alone, and he can do his thing. We can do our thing. We're not looking for you. We're looking for some bad hombres. Come on, brother.
Wow, we're back to that again. but you people is okay is bad. All right.
They're cowboys. They're fair game. Nobody's going to champion them.
Okay. So
He's right.
if you have like psychology skill or anything like that, any kind of talent that would help a crazy person.
I'm a performer, but that's about it.
Sorry, Bard, that's not good enough. All right, I'm going to let you roll on your intuition -1.
Okay. Nice. I got this. 49.
What's your intuition?
It is a good, so that's 49 off of a typical.
Yep. Sorry, bud. 2 more points.
Just not trying to hear it.
We might have had a slight conversation, but right now you're just maddening whispers, adding to the insanity. So
that's what you get. That's why you don't talk to crazy guys. You just punch them in the face.
not the first round you did.
Words to live by.
So okay, next up is going to be Darwin. You're in your kid form.
Yeah, and
sorry, what was your intuition in that?
Well, I'm going to be changing. So
Okay.
I'm just like, I stick my thumb in my mouth and I'm not scared. Darwin, not scared. And I change it to big hulking beast, and I'm going to do battle with the darkness because it's scary.
Well, it's not dark right now because what you call it? Dave.
Bright night.
Okay, it's very dark. Dave left. Code Dave. No, because bright light is illuminating the darkness.
Oh, okay.
He's burning the candle on both ends.
Okay.
Or he's just holding the lighter up to the back of his pants. Anyway, so go on.
Or any other light-based puns you can think of.
That's true.
Or an
Well,
apple.
I'm gonna stay near him so
Okay.
I don't wander into the darkness. So I'm gonna take a little defensive measure and stay near Night Bright. Light night. Light
Sure. All
Light.
those.
Light bright night.
Sprite light.
Night.
Bright light. Light bright.
Bright light.
This the chat's getting kind of dark over there.
Okay. Well, it is now Blackout's turn, and he's going to try and overcome.
Okay.
Actually, no. The contest of wills has to be next round. Sorry.
Oh. So he could still do some other action because he already made his roll.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Right, like his roll was against my light, so I guess he could probably like concentrate on overcoming it, or just do something else next round since he's still maintaining his darkness.
Yeah.
It's just I'm fighting it, so he could still do something else.
Okay, so he's going to make. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody talk because things move. So Travis, he didn't like what you did,
Yeah.
and he's going to. Let's see what we got here. Good. He's going to throw.
I throw a hobo in between me and Blackout.
You are so wrong for that, dude. You are so wrong for that.
Dude, you'll totally lose karma for that.
You are joking, though, right?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
No,
Really throw a hobo.
okay. Because like I let you.
Sorry. So excited. No, I jump in front of a hobo and make it get it.
He realizes he's one step away from being one of them.
Wow.
It's like if Lightbright kicks me out of the light cave, I might be living down here with these people.
That's right. This could be me. I'm talking about my catharsis.
Do you have any body armor? Do you have any kind of body armor, Travis?
No, I am in a cheap suit with a bandolier of foldable cell phones, burner cell phones.
Okay, you get hit with a big triangle that he's throwing like a shuriken.
Oh, good.
And yeah, it actually cuts into you, but it doesn't, and you're like, oh, what the hell? You easily pull it out, and it dissipates into a wisp of black smoke in front of you. You're like, that was
cool.
the creepiest thing ever. You're going to take 10 points of damage.
Okay, all right, come on now. You can do better. Yeah, I got phantom triangles. Do not scare me, my friend. He's gonna have to do worse than that. Here we go. Well, yeah, okay. That took a little bite out of it. I take that back a little bit. That stung a little more than I thought it would. Good times. Well, I curse his name.
Okay. Top of the order, and we got some hobos.
Yep.
So,
Oh boy.
what all's happening in the chat with the hobos?
First one I
threw a
see
bottle
is
at me.
Satori Shin is throwing an empty liquor bottle at Dave.
No.
Rolled a 61.
But the one who's attempting skin-to-skin contact with Night Bride is my favorite.
I didn't see that one yet.
You got to go back up and look at the guy.
Oh, is there?
It's pretty great.
I attempt to grapple Nightlight.
It's
Is
pretty
it
great.
too dirty to read or what?
I flash the
These are a
crew
lot
while
more.
cackling madly and attempt to achieve skin-to-skin contact with Nightlight. That's
Oh,
my
that's
favorite.
gonna be a psyche test, man. That's
Please
like
give that-
face-to-face
I
with
didn't
the
see
old
that
one.
Titan.
Okay.
Genius.
So the bottle, Dave, you're going to
Maybe
take
cooties.
6 points of damage, unless you want to spend a round to dodge.
Nah, just take it.
Okay. So you're going to take 6 points of damage. The glass breaks, but doesn't really do much. You're just like, what the hell?
It's just
And-
like night out at the concert.
And you got a smaller yeah, exactly. So
Where's
usually
the chicken
at
wire when you need it?
the fire plug, you usually have a
Chicken
at
wire?
the fire pit, you have a cage in front of you, like Roadhouse.
Yeah, then next up we got Fraginator 41 is shooting heroin and doped out of his mind. He has a sign next to him that says need rent money. Titan the Rogue, who previously was not wearing pants or a shirt, just a trench coat, socks, and underwear, flashes the crew while cackling madly and attempting to achieve skin-to-skin contact with Nightlight.
Okay, I want all of you to roll against your initiative against good 10.
Us?
If you have typical or less, you roll under poor. If you have good 10, you roll under good 10. And if you have excellent 20 or above, you roll under remarkable 30.
You're talking to the players or the chat?
No, to you guys, you players.
Okay.
This is bad.
And does my martial arts affect this?
Anybody? No, this is not you're not taking a punch.
I got a 21. It's in the white, so.
Okay.
I got a 33.
Ooh, I got an 81.
Anybody who got in the white, you are slightly distracted,
Okay.
and your intuition drops by 1 column shift for the next round as you see the flashing for you.
Oh, he
All
shows
right.
his
This is
wiener?
anything that your company has
Yeah.
done.
All he's wearing is trench coats. Oh, he said he's wearing underwear and trying to attempt skin. So does he achieve skin-to-skin contact?
Oh no,
with
no,
Nightlight?
that was the guy who's trying to flash somebody, but now
Yeah.
somebody wanted to make skin-to-skin contact also.
No, that was the guy. He was flashing us. He was only wearing a trench coat, socks, and underwear. Then he flashed us and attempted to achieve skin-to-skin contact with Nightlight.
Oh, okay. Well, the next round he could try to make skin-to-skin with you.
The next thing I see is Francisco Gonzalez 78 to turn the lights down. Which I don't know how you do that.
No, there's no light switches in the center.
And Andrew Sokolovic 68 to light his Zippo like somebody's playing Freebird.
Nice. Kazamez, copyright.
Another person. The flasher attempted to grapple me 52. If it's typical, that's in the green technically. So he would have grappled me.
Okay, so who's grappling you? That's a
The
different
flasher. No, that was his actual role to do.
Flasher is next round.
Oh, okay.
So can't do two attacks in one.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're back to the Pruitt 34 to jerk it. Thanks, buddy.
Oh,
So that's what he's doing. Hey, man, it's better than attacking us. So
that's so bad.
do you,
There
man?
is a what is it? Dave Chappelle joke about that.
All right.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. They're on the bus and there's the
We got a
dodging thing.
I'm drunk and throw a wild punch at Dave 44. That's Bradley Duke, the hobo.
Okay, Duke throws his dukes.
Oh boy.
Somebody asked if Pruitt's getting gross up in here. That was Jim Davis. It's Nerdarchy After Dark, Jim.
That's right.
This gets weird, man.
Okay, so what? He threw a punch at Dave?
Yeah.
And that's in the green?
I don't know. 44 is what he rolled.
44 under typical is a miss.
Okay. Let's see. Throw a bottle at Nightlight. The light is too bright and I'm trying to sleep. 60.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay. Do we have to dodge? I don't remember how we did
Well,
that.
here's the thing. You have to make a, what do you call it? You only get one maneuver per round.
Oh, per
So
round.
it's either dodge or, whatever. But since you didn't technically make a maneuver this round, I'll let you dodge.
Yeah, and that's a roll against your agility, right?
Yes. What's your agility?
Excellent.
So you're going to be rolling under remarkable.
Oh, okay. I got
Because
I got
he's only
74. It's in the yellow, which a dodge would be -4 CS. So with your typical bottle throw or punch, then yeah, bottle. Sorry, Chris Burnich.
Yep.
56, sitting in a corner, quietly talking to a paper bag. Oh, we'll get him. Don't you worry.
I love this chat. All right.
Yeah, it's fun, and that's and then we get back to the beginning with the same.
Yeah, I think that was it. The last attack was Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, so top of the order, Doug, it is your turn.
I'm gonna keep trying to keep the lights on, just because if we can't see, then we're not gonna be able to do anything.
Okay, we'll do another contest of
Sure.
skills.
71.
You win.
All right.
Okay,
I'm just gonna keep.
You can do a maneuver this round if you want. You can save it for a dodge if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it for a dodge.
Okay.
Especially from that weird Titan the Rogue guy. If he's coming at me with his junk hanging out, I'm like, I will dodge that guy.
So, which part of your body is actually
The whole thing. Oh, Oh, you're talking about Titan the Rogue? He said he flashed us.
No, I'm talking about you.
Your body.
costume. Does it cover every single part of your body?
My suit? Oh, yeah. He's got a white hood, cowl, cape, and just a white bodysuit with fiber optics. And right now, he's just standing there like trying to fight back this Dark Force dimension with the power of technological light.
This hobo is actually going to try and like lift your mask or something like that to get.
I don't think that's what he wanted to do, but yeah, sure.
Well, I'm just saying in advance so he can determine. Hobos, decide now what you're going to do. Start throwing up something, and what do you call it? Beg Tony if you want to use karma for anything.
That's right. Yeah, Tony's the cheerleader.
So Travis, you're up next.
All right, so I can see him, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, first off, I clearly need to learn another kind of damage so I can actually do some damage to these guys. So I'm gonna try and stun them one more time so we can lay the hurt on it. I'm gonna give a second shot at the stun here. Here we go. All right, put a little mustard on this one. All right. I'm afraid to... Oh, we got an 87, folks. Ah.
No, that works.
Wow, nice.
I'm gonna ring his bell there.
And he rolls a 2. Okay. Yeah, he actually. What do you call it? Doug, you're actually gonna have to turn down the lights because he just he actually goes and he's like on his hands and knees, just why are you people always bothering me? I came
We're not,
down
dude.
here to be alone.
Just looking for
I came down
cowboys,
here to
man.
be away
Yeah.
from supers.
You made Travis bust that as a Anita Ward reference there. Ring my bell. Sorry.
Sure.
So
Okay.
if he's down, I think it's time to run away from the hobos.
Yeah, let's just run past it. I mean, we thought we were going this way. I think we should
Not the first time I've tried to outrun a hobo.
Travis or Tab.
I was gonna say,
Both
Yes.
of us. Both of us.
There's a weird guy with he dropped trow. He's just chasing on down the thing after.
Yeah. He's
I
got
want skin to skin contact. We're like,
all right. So you guys keep all this stuff in mind when you're ready to vote on how, or when you're ready to give how much karma you're
yeah,
going
yeah.
and when you're going to vote on the MVP.
Yeah.
Okay. We should be able to get to one more thing with the chat.
Sure.
So you guys just.
Well, a couple of them they might have affected as we're running away. 87 tried to grab one of Broadcast's cell phones, like as he's running by.
Hey.
Drunk punch at Dave.
Drunk punch at Darwin.
Yeah.
How
I'm
dare
sure
you.
somebody tried to get me. They usually
No one's
do.
going to be able to hurt Darwin in this current form.
Well, that's good. Let them punch him.
Yeah. But Dave, maybe.
I will dodge since Blackout's not doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge that grapple from Titan the Rogue too. That's freaking me out, man.
Oh, we did not dodge very well though.
Oh,
I'm going to provide resources for job training and other
I got a
information.
63, which is in the green.
I got a 16, which is in the white.
So it would be a feeble grapple. Oh no, it would be a miss because he's in the white.
okay. So what do you call it? Dave, you're going to take the 6 points of damage. And everybody else you guys are good then. You guys
Okay.
just rush off. Get off me.
I just didn't want to leave they did all their rolls. So I
No,
just didn't want to.
fantastic. Perfect. Thank you. Karma. I forgot to give you your 20 karma points for the enforcers.
Oh.
You guys are going to get
So,
30 karma points now.
30 and 20 or just total?
Now this is it. So you get your 20 from the enforcers.
Okay.
Now for the blackout and hobo encounter, you're going to get 30. Plus Dave for trying to talk him down, an extra 5, and Darwin for good RPing, like fighting the darkness, an extra 5 also.
yeah.
Bam.
Okay.
As we're running away, I'm like, do you think it's safe to leave that guy down here with those hobos? Well, I guess they were already down here,
He's
so
already there.
Yeah.
Darwin said
they were
he's totally-
simpatico. Yes, Darwin.
You hear
Everything
the voice of
down
a
here smells
hobo
like
in the far background. Don't worry, Blackout. I'll hug you.
And it sounds like the one that Flash dug.
Yeah, no, he's actually shouting, "I'll be in your dreams" as we're running away.
God,
And
that's
another
awesome.
and another guy's yelling, "You're from the government, aren't you? You're not taking me!" And throwing sewage.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's dirty business.
So you guys run past them, you get a whole lot further still. As you get down there, the lights start, like you're going much deeper into the sewers. Excuse me, not the sewers, you're going much deeper down the train tracks. And you hear the sound of a train in the distance, the horn behind you, the whistle, I guess you call it. And you get the distinct feeling that there aren't supposed to be any trains down here. Like
Yeah,
this is
Ghostbusters too.
really deep, like a lot deeper than you know.
Yeah, I'd imagine we'd stop at some point. It's like, I don't even know how to get back.
Yeah, the functioning the functioning rail systems is actually much deeper. So, but the tracks do still work, and you do still hear a train in the distance.
Ooh, I got a plan.
Excuse me,
Lay
you
it
got
on
a
us.
plan?
Well, it won't work for everybody, but it'll get me on the train.
Okay.
So I'm going to lay on the tracks in the middle, flat.
Watch out for
Okay,
that third
that
rail.
will definitely be a power stunt, and if you fail, you're dead.
I'm going to do it.
Holy!
What are you gonna like? Try to grab on the bottom of the train as it's going by?
No, I'm going to try and warp in.
Oh,
My
I thought we were in the sewer.
the
We entered the sewer.
Oh.
We
And then we
found an
ended-
access tunnel.
Oh, okay.
so anyway, you guys do see the train is coming.
Is it like when like we're gonna get squashed sort of thing?
Yeah, you see the light because like it's gonna be really hard. So Darwin, if he turns into a kid, he can just lean against the side. Like that's an easy peasy. With your strength, Doug, you could probably do the same because your light frame.
Oh, I was like, I don't have strength. Oh, you mean my lack of strength?
Exactly. With your strength score,
Yeah.
sucky though it may be,
No,
is actually going to benefit you in this case.
yeah.
The other two, y'all should probably try and get up ahead. You do notice that there is a ledge up ahead. So running at top speed and making an agility or strength roll will get you up top of there, or if you have some other way to get up top of there. Or if you're Dave and you're freaking suicidal.
Yeah, Dave's crazy. We're gonna let Marley do his thing. He wants to hug the third rail. Go for it.
Should have worn my brown suit tonight. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna flatten up against the wall.
So I say that I state my intention to spend karma, right? But I don't have to say how much.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, but a minimum of 10 will be spent.
Oh, is that how we're doing it? Oh, okay.
All right. Well, that means I got a 92.
Okay. So if you only spent 10, then you got 92. Oh yeah, that should.
Oh, I like the way Tony Thompson thinks.
What's your strength and or agility?
I went on my agility, and it's remarkable 30.
Oh, nice. Oh,
I do like a forward flip.
that will actually be perfectly fine. On top of that, okay, now, if you got in the red, that would be one thing. No. Here, it's not an automatic. So here's the thing: when
Oh,
you
yeah,
do
it's
jump
yellow.
up there, as the light goes passing by, you see this. Doug, especially since your light powers are emitting, and DBJ, you're right next to him. You will see this. Dave, you will not see this if you're really trying to pull this stunt. You do notice that there is a character in the train, operating the train, and his name is Blacklash.
Oh, bum bum bum.
So, just in like in this fiction, Marvel universe, like these established villains in here, like, do we know who they are? Not their identities, but like we would know who.
Tab
I would
does.
know.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
That's just one of his things.
Well, yeah, I would just be too busy like trying not to get squished by a train.
Exactly. But however, since this guy is pretty big in the corporate world, you will know who he is also.
Okay. And also, I'm worried about Marley. I mean, like, I see him just run and lay on the tracks. I'm like, what are you doing, Marley?
There you go. There's his pick.
Yeah, I always like that art for that.
So, I spent the 100. My intent is to spend karma.
Yeah, of course.
And so I got a 65 on the die.
And your ability is what? Amazing, right?
Yes.
Can he do it, folks? Can he?
Or will he die right here?
So you have to get a 91 or higher.
All right. So I just have to spend like 20.
85, 95. So, what did I just do? 65, 75, 85. So it's 26 karma.
All right.
And
Cool.
then you're in the red. And there shouldn't be anything to actually roll unless you're trying to get somewhere specific. Otherwise, you're just on the train.
Yeah. Just on the train is probably sufficient.
So here's what you're going to do. You're going to write down teleportation, one-time power stunt.
All right.
Because that's basically what this is.
So you just created a clone inside the train?
And dismissed the other one immediately.
Wow, that's pretty cool power stunt, man.
I'm like, what?
That's cool. I actually never thought to use a power stunt like that. That's actually really
Yeah, that's really neat.
It's almost like slow teleportation.
Displacement.
Well, if you can get to the other side of a wall without breaking it down, it still counts. Or inside of a train. So, boom. All right, Dave.
So the train, does the train have like the emergency stop thing?
Yes, it does have those.
I'm gonna try and pull it.
They don't work.
Marley's convinced if he pulls it, the train will have to stop.
They don't work. So you're sitting there yanking on it. What the frick? It's not working.
The chat wanted to know how much they would have to pay to introduce Man-Thing into the scenario. I would actually be, if they wanted to blow all their karma, that'd be cool. If they
I thought one of the hobos
rose from the
did.
muck.
Well, what I am going to do is everybody in the chat actually gets to be a young tough little gang member. So typical
Like
6
Nate.
stats except for the agility, which will be good 10. And you can have any kind of weapon on you except for pistols. So clubs, bats, switchblade.
Chips, dips, chain whips.
Oh, dude, I totally should have told my wife to bring home chips. Man,
Son of a monkey's uncle.
I can walk locally and get a bag. So anyway, yeah. So, Dave,
So as
you're
it
on the
goes
train.
by,
Who else would like to be able to get on the train?
I was just gonna say, as it goes by, or flattened, it's like, I was probably wondering, like, what's Marley doing? And then it's like, as it goes by, I see a bunch of toughs and Marley on the train. All of a sudden, like, oh my god! So I would just start running after the train.
Yeah, can I jump on the train?
Yeah, you are at a perfect height that you can actually roll an agility to jump on, or a strength to hold on to the side. Either way, whichever one you want. But you're +1 column shift because of the location you're at. Doug, you can do similarly, but no pluses to your roll.
Oh, I can't. I didn't even think I would have that opportunity. Yeah, I'll try that.
Oh, absolutely.
You could definitely probably put a duplicate in there.
Yeah, but it would disappear as it goes 3
Yeah,
areas
it's
away.
He's not like you.
Yeah.
And I'm a
Think of something
kid.
cool to do to get on there, you know.
Yeah, and I just flattened against the wall as a kid, thinking about the movie Blade, because that was really cool.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just always trying to ice skate uphill.
Yeah. and if the train, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a stupid kid. I'll try to grab onto the train and jump on.
That's agility.
And I'm an adult with no street smarts, so I will try it also. Would you say it was a strength feat?
Strength or agility, your choice.
Oh, thank God.
Exactly.
Come on, dice guys. I think I will spend karma on this.
I think that's a good idea.
And I rolled a 70 on my excellent agility, which would be green. But I probably want to get it up into the yellow at least. So I would have got a 80, which is in the yellow.
Okay.
And I got a 31, which if I get a +1 CS means that I just barely did it. I got a green
Okay.
by the skin of my
The
ass.
green works. You can the green.
And I sucked. I rolled a 17. I didn't spend any karma. It's gonna be.
Okay, so you actually miss.
Can I
Great.
spend karma to try, like, if I see him missing, I mean, I know it's going fast, so it might
Well,
cost
I
a
was
lot, but
actually
try to,
trying
like,
think of something extra that I can do for you because you chose
Oh.
to go to the yellow. So I'll let you make a strength or agility roll to grab him. He's just a kid.
yeah, I'll do that, and I'll spend karma.
Use your light lasso.
I'm like, Marley, I can't do everything. I'm not Green Lantern. I got 96.
He just like snatches him out and just throws him in.
Yeah,
Yeah, careful.
maybe I wrench my arm a little bit. I am pretty
You
weak.
guys are sitting on the train. There's a bunch of guitars there, and you can start playing the Traveling Wilburys song in honor of Roy Orbison. And,
Yep, there's a rocking chair just
And,
moving by itself with the guitar sitting on it.
Yep, and Tom Petty.
Yeah. And Jeff Lynne,
I just want to say, if I
ELO,
pop on the
baby.
train
Electric Light Orchestra.
with a bunch of toughs, I think that I probably just blend right in.
yeah, like, let's get those heroes.
So anyways,
That's a good idea, man.
what you guys do is you do get up there and you start moving towards the front of the train. But when you get to a certain area, you see a young tough in there, just a random, and he's got a hand grenade, and he's, and he tosses it. So you guys jump back a car. You don't go into that car, and the thing explodes. With the equipment that was actually in there and everything, the inside of that car is actually on fire. So running through this car will actually cause you 6 points of fire damage. So no, as fire damage, your body armor will not protect you against that, DBJ. So 6 points of damage per round, and you know it's going to take you a couple of rounds to get through there. So good chance that most of you will die if you try to go through this part.
Coloration can change the color of fire to give it a -2 heat emission.
There you go.
This is true. However, then it turns out that somebody had an oxygen tank in there. Because although we're on a train, I will not be derailed. The oxygen tank explodes, and it increases the damage by +2 column shifts.
Now Mosh Pit is still in the part with the kids, right? So they're getting away with him.
Say that again.
Wasn't Mosh Pit in the midst of them? So is he separated from us?
No. He was assuming that they were going to be right there in the caboose where most of you guys jumped on. Actually, yeah, shoot. Since Mosh did get up there.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, yeah, he's just kind of in there blending it. Let's see if you can blend in. Psych or intuition, your choice.
I'll go with psych.
You know what? Okay, fine. And I'm going to give you a +1 column shift using your performance.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna.
That is a 44 on monstrous.
Yeah, maybe they're Emerald War Pigs fans.
Monstrous?
I have amazing psyche.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
He starts racking out. You guys know me?
What did you roll?
44.
And you still got in the green.
Yeah, it's still just a green. The dice hate me.
But at the same time, you could have literally been like, okay, let's make a roll. I passed. You didn't look at the die. I don't need to. Okay, so you get in there, young toughs. You guys can start hanging out with the. I'm surprised, Doug. Yeah, coloration does seem to be one hell of a power.
Yes.
In your hands.
That's just what it says in the description. I haven't made. I wouldn't have thought of any of that.
Yeah.
It's like 2 pages long. It's like it can do this, it can do that. It can fade printed ink and paper and make people blind and cure blindness.
Jeez. Okay, so you what do you call it? So Dave is up there in the front. You guys are in the back, and you can't get through this fire. It's like one hell of a fire.
Go over the top.
Metagaming.
like arm wrestling. How's that gonna help us?
He turns the hat on backwards.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins starts playing in the background.
That's one way to do it.
Well, we gotta catch up with him. I mean, we can't just
Come on,
leave
guys.
to his
Where do you
fate.
go?
We got to get up there.
Well, I mean, you basically Metato's like, if we go forward, we're dead.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How do we put out the fire?
Well,
We need axe.
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to try a power stunt.
Okay.
I want to clap my hands together and try to put the fire out. Do a
Hulk style.
Shockwave.
yeah.
Enough of your I'm going to try and save you some karma. Enough of your intellect is still there, like the scientist self or the futuristic self, where you realize that since you are going forward, the wind is coming this way. So at best, you're just going to make it kind of go like this for a bit. But there's a constant blow this way. So the fans are already being flamed this way, and that's one of the main things that's keeping the fire burning so bright, so hot.
You can't do concussive force, so I say blow it out.
And we can't get on the top of the train?
No, you can.
Yeah? We got to get on the top of the train. We got to do the top of the train walk.
Let's do it.
The classic.
Well, our part is probably skidding to a halt, right? Because it's not. I thought it like blew. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought they like blew off, and we were.
Sorry, no. Just the inside of the.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
This is some classic Uncharted stuff right here. We can't get through the train car. We got to go up and across. The
All right,
train car.
broadcast, lead the way, man.
All right, let's do
You
it.
get up easy enough. They've all got the handles, but once you get to the top, there are no more handles. So eventually, you're going to see something appear on your screens, and
Handles.
it's a version of a map. Now, the way that this is going to work is as follows. Actually, I can just open up here instead of doing it. Oh no, I can't. I got to do it here because reasons. Crap. So let me actually.
So I think what Nightlight's going to do is change the color of his hands to magnetize them.
Is that what Marley's saying that over the thing? Like, Marley, I can't do everything with light.
Shoot, I didn't have to pull
Magnets are gray, right? Just change your hands to gray. They'll be magnetic.
So we have the map up. I can see the map.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, so on the
Get
front
serious
of this
now, we got
car,
maps and shit.
and you can see clearly on the front of this car, or on top of this car, you've got the front, and you got the back and the front. You can see the direction of the arrow to know which way the front. Plus Blacklash is on the front of this car. There are numbers here, and you can see that there's a left and a right. So this is going to be almost like Battleship, except you can see clearly what you're doing. So there's numbers 1 through 10. That's each move that you guys can make.
Okay.
For the most part, all of you guys are able to move 2 rounds per two
areas
spaces
per round.
Dave would have been able to move 3 because of his lightning speed, but he took a shortcut. Maybe some of you guys have another way to get through. I don't know, whatever. But you'll also notice that in the middle, 4, 5, and 6 are particularly small. That's because since that area is so smooth, there's nothing to really grab onto. So you can be on the right of 1 or the left of 1, and so forth with all of the numbers. So you can't fit 3 in a row up on top. So at most you can get side by side up there. And yeah, so by all means, you guys tell me who wants to go on to number 1, left or right, and so on and so forth. I'm going to actually track you guys down here.
Okay.
I've got little names
Oh, nice.
and stuff. So
Wow. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
So we're on the roof of this car, or we're inside?
you're on the roof of
Okay.
this car, and Blacklash, like I said, is on the front in the
Like
middle.
left 11.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. That's what I was going to ask is where is he? Okay. Cool.
So I was smart enough to do this on a separate page, but I was not smart enough to remember I did it on a separate page, so I should not have ripped this out. Darn it! Darn it! I actually have to transfer most of this stuff over now. Okay. Anyway, as far as on the inside, so let's see what you guys are going to do. What you not hobos, you young toughs are going to be able to do.
Not the young toughs.
You guys can, if you want, choose to go on the top of the train and start moving forward or backwards towards them. Or young toughs can also move on the side. You can only have 1 on the side at a time, but there are 2 sides. And you can have the same exact rules. You can either be on the left or the right, but there cannot be any overlapping. So only 2 people can be in row number 10 at a time. So you guys in chat decide what you guys want to do. All right. So the order is as standard. It's Doug first, then Travis, then Darwin, and Dave is in between.
Darwin's intuition is going to be incredible because I'm a kid now.
Darwin,
All
you
right.
go first.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
As a kid, Darwini.
Hey, a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked the movie Wanted. This is awesome.
I loved Wanted. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Serve the bullet.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Heck, I'm small. I'll try to make my way across what would be relative the right side, and climb my way across the right side of the train towards the front.
Okay. You are going to make an agility roll to get 2 areas ahead.
You got it. And, oof. I should have quick. 10.
You are stuck back where you are. You move forward an area, but the friction, I guess the train kind of turns a little bit, and you're like, whoa, you lose your grip and you fall back to that main rail up on top where the ladder is. So, nope. Doug, you're next.
I'm going to take the left side and just try to move forward whenever 1 space at a time. Carefully.
So the chat,
Yes.
Tony Thompson, he's our leader. He wants to spend 30 karma to say there's hostages in the front of the train.
Oh, nice. That's a cool plot twist.
Okay, so
Yeah.
with 30, I'm going to say that you have 3 hostages.
Now, we wouldn't know that being on the roof. Only Mosh
No,
would know
but
that.
Dave does, and
Right.
Dave has a cell phone, and you guys have a broadcast.
Right. Well, let's just say
There's
for the
hostages in
purposes
the front.
I'm moving along right for this turn. I don't know that, so I'm just going to start crawling along the top on the left side. Then you said you had to make an agility roll? Is that what it was?
That's right.
Okay. And I have excellent. I got a 57, which is in the green.
That works.
Okay,
Okay,
so I'm
so
just carefully crawling.
Actually,
for-
in the green, you can only move 1 space.
Okay.
Forward. Okay.
Makes sense. I'm weak. I'm just like
Hmm.
crawling across the top.
Okay, so DBJ. Oh, you are Travis. What are you gonna
Yeah. So I use my sensory link to tell everybody that Blacklash has 3 hostages in the front of the train.
do? Okay.
And then I'm gonna move ahead, and I'm going up the left with
Make
Doug.
make a roll under your incredible ability in order to broadcast everybody. If you succeed, then everybody hears. Everybody, you're making it so everybody can hear.
My sensory link is good,
Okay,
so
so do it with.
for what it's worth, there, I got a. All right, so I think I got a 7.
It's just
So it's
you
loud
thought
down
you were
there.
doing good, but at the
Train.
same time, you're not able to get above the din of the rush of the freaking train. Chugga,
All right.
chugga, chugga, and every so often, yeah, like echoing down in this tunnel. Yeah. So, and the wind in your face.
He's particularly sensitive to the sonic.
It's thrown off my powers.
So, you gonna try and make a move forward?
Yes. Now I roll for that, right?
Yes.
Roll agility for that? Okay.
Agility or strength.
Well, I got a 22, so
So
that's
no.
a no-go
You
on that.
move forward a little bit, and then you fall back, and you barely hold on your feet, like dangling and whatnot. You get one foot down, and you're like, oh, you pull forward your other foot, and you're like, okay, I should be more careful. Okay. Young toughs. Any young toughs going forward on the train?
Oh, I'm sure they are.
They're throwing bottles at us.
They went way back. Let's see. They were attempting to convince Mosh Pit he needs a drummer. They're attempting to outcool him, giving him a demo tape. Kid dressed in green with an electric guitar is jamming at some Emerald War Pigs. I think somebody tried to hit Dave with a guitar.
Why would you, no, there's no reason to hit Dave with a guitar. He passed his performance roll. You guys believe he's one of you guys.
Let's see. Then we get the hostages.
Stop attacking
I
Dave.
take a spiked bat and bang on the roof. 68.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of spiked bats.
The problem is you'd have to be in the fire in order to do that, chat. Dave, what's your endurance?
My endurance that's actually a pretty good. Let's see. I think it's an amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Whoa, you got amazing in psych and endurance?
I do.
I'm impressed. Well, you fully heal your damage. It was all superficial stuff. So after 10 rounds, you get your endurance rank worth of hit points.
Score. I'll take that.
Obviously, you can't go over.
Right.
Yeah, the damage you took. So you took 12, so you're healed. Okay.
Sweet.
You are too far away for Blacklash to hit you. So he just starts yelling, and you can barely hear him over the dean. Everybody except for Travis, he hears him perfectly clear. He's like, come on, heroes! Let's see what you got! Dave, anything you want to do before we go to the top of the round?
Yes. So I want to bring out five of my dupes.
Okay.
But 4 of them are on this side of the train, and I want to bring the other one behind him so he can try and hit the brake.
Behind who?
Blacklash. Isn't he driving the train?
No, actually, there's
Oh, I thought he was.
he was originally, but now he went to the top. So when one of your guys goes into the back, you see that the controls are destroyed, almost as if they were destroyed by an electrified whip or something.
They're like, oh,
you see a mystery, you see a pattern here.
crowd surf yourself out of the fray.
I'm trying to think, like, is there a release or something you had, like, on the cars?
How much do you care about your duplicates? Just start making a bunch of them pile up in front of it.
I'll hide behind the pile of bards.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't quite do that. So, can you describe the scene in this car for me, please?
There are however many people in the chat have characters, and they are all young toughs with various forms. They're doing the things they said they're doing. And this is just, what do you call it? There's the engine car, which almost nobody can fit in, and it doesn't matter. It's all destroyed. Then there's the car that you guys are in, and then there's the car that's on fire, and Blacklash is on the top taunting the heroes.
And there's hostages and there's the hostages too.
Yeah, that's right. There's also the hostages in there too. That's actually really important.
Are they in the one with the tufts and everything?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay. The one that we're crawling across the top.
There's a lot of people in there.
No. The one that you're crawling across the top is the one that's on
It's the one that's okay. Oh man, this is a dangerous situation. Jeez.
I want to send my one duplicate, in between the front car, the actual engine and the next car, and see if there's a release to separate us from the engine.
Okay, there is. Wait, actually, that's not those old Steam ones. You know what? I honestly don't know if the electric cars have that. I imagine.
I don't know how they connect.
They actually have to. You can't they're permanently welded together.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously there is one.
They got the little
See if you can figure out how to.
thing.
All right, I will add Carmen to this role because this seems important. That is an 81 on the die. So 91 with a minimum of 10.
There you go.
Is that
Okay, thank you.
that's a reason?
What's your reason?
My reason's good.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's good. So 91, that's in the yellow. Okay, you figure it out without a problem. And you're like, boom. And then, you hear the, and it starts separating. You see a bunch of wires that are connected. They're barely holding on for a couple seconds, and then suddenly it's just not good enough. Blacklash turns around and says, "What?" And let's see, how many actually
This is gonna hurt.
located him.
Not good.
His intuition isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. He does, however, notice you, but he's more concerned with the train right now. And he takes one of his whips, the whip that's in his left hand specifically, and he just whoosh, whips the front, and then a spike, like pops out the hilt, and he jams it into the ground, and you can hear and partially see like a grappling hook actually like that out of the rest of where the spike came out. So now there's a whip holding.
Oh wow, that's cool, man.
Back together. Yeah, on the fly, I'm just thinking of stuff.
He's like, I cannot let this train stop.
Well, no, I can't make it easy.
Yeah, no, that's actually, that's pretty sweet visual, man.
So that's what Blacklash does, and at the same time, he can't do anything else this round, but he looks down, he says, "Get that piece of
asterisk, exclamation point, hashtag, %.
Get that son of a Smurf."
This is what happens when you find a stranger in the
a
Alps.
laser up here, a laser cutter.
Don't have all that stuff.
So at this point, young toughs, you all realize that Dave is a traitor.
It's true.
Uh-oh.
Join my side. Free tickets to the next show.
There you go.
We're having a kegger at the Light Cave. You're all invited.
I thought that was called the Basilisk now.
Basil Elks.
Tell us about beer.
So, back to the top of the round then. If the young, it'll have to be the next round that young Tusk can attack Dave. So in the chat, if you're going to attack Dave, tell me. If you're going to do something to these guys, tell me. Back to the top of the order. However you guys want to do it. Actually, I think DBJ is absolutely first with Incredible.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Maybe not quite like Wanted. Maybe more like the second Wolverine movie because it was better than Wolverine Origins. And use 30 points of karma, and try to climb at least 2 areas forward so I can get to the front of the.
Okay.
And I roll a 98.
Oh,
nice.
And you're using your agility, right?
Using incredible agility.
Okay, so incredible, thank you. And 98, you can move 3 rounds, or 3 areas instead of the typical 2. So it was in your favor. You just
sweet. I move hand over hand, and then get my legs involved, and like kind of like a free runner, just moving across the side with fingertips and whatnot, and
absolutely
stuff. So yeah,
absolutely.
Sweet.
All right, so there you go. You're there, and Doug, I guess you're next.
All right, I see Darwin, nimbly go over there, and I'm scared and just kind of clutching on there, and the wind's blowing my cape, and I'm like, all right, I'm reasonably smart, and this is what I set out to do. I can do this, and I'm gonna spend karma and try to scramble up as quick as I can after Darwin on the left side. And see, that's a 32, and I'm gonna spend the 20 karma, so it's in the green.
Your agility is excellent.
Yeah, so
Okay.
spend 20 karma, so it's just in the green.
What did you roll?
32.
You rolled a 32.
So it'd be a 42.
You just need to get a 42, so you just need to spend 10 karma. Didn't you say you're going to spend 20?
Yeah, I thought we had to spend 10 at least, and then I thought it was like, oh, okay, I misunderstood.
No.
Okay.
You have to spend at least 10 towards the roll.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So in case like, oh, I rolled a 00. Well, you still
Oh.
have to spend 10 karma, so you're off the charts. But
Okay, I gotcha.
yeah, no, I'm not trying to steal your karma.
No, that's cool. I don't mind.
So
Just makes it more
you don't mind me stealing your karma? Okay then.
I mean, whatever. That just makes it more challenging.
You accidentally
That's fine.
kill a young tough.
So yeah, I'm just gonna scramble up as
So
far,
you
far as I
get
could.
2 areas forward. You are neck and neck with DBJ.
Like we can do this.
That's more like, we can do this.
We've got to help those hostages down there.
All right,
I don't want to die.
We gotta put that fire out.
Travis, you're up.
I wanna throw Doug one of my phones
Okay.
and take a phone up to him, and then we're gonna throw it at him and try and blow him up.
Backlash? Is it Backlash or
Yeah.
Blacklash?
Blacklash.
Blacklash.
So I wanna. Can I throw Doug a phone and move, or just one or the other?
One or the other. You're literally like, everything is your hands right now.
All right. Well, you had a better agility move than I did last round, so I'm just gonna throw you a phone, Doug, and you can, if you get a chance to use it, then.
Well,
go
the
for
thing
it.
is, you're both going to roll. You're going to roll the throw.
Right.
Because you can wind up throwing it and just, you don't take into effect the air.
Command
Oh, here
dice
we go.
scads. I've been rolling pretty good tonight, so.
Oh my God! I got a 99. Oh,
I got a 76.
see, it's like
Right.
the quarterback.
Yeah.
Just beautiful loft,
I'm just,
right up. beautiful.
76. Okay.
and then I wing through
So
my cowl.
you're automatically in the yellow, and plus I was going to give you +2 column shifts to catch because you got in the red. So it's still in the yellow though. Okay.
Awesome.
So you got it in there, and you're able to catch it, no worries. And
All right.
if you were to throw it this round, only if you were to throw it this round, you're going to be +1 column shift to that throw.
I went already.
But based on your strength,
I had my
I
turn
won.
already.
Huh?
I had my turn already, so I wouldn't be
Okay.
able to. Oh, so I can try to throw it?
you can try to throw it, but yeah, or you could try to whatever.
Oh, yeah, like instead of doing like my dodge or whatever like that? Is that what you're saying?
No. Just you got a really good roll.
Oh.
So it would just be kind of like one of those things where sometimes you get punched in the face, you get punched in the face. Sometimes you get punched in the face, and you're just in a perfect position to throw an elbow back. You know what I'm saying?
Then I would just try to like same motion, just like I'm basically I'm just the conduit. It's like he's throwing it to me, and I'm just like whizzing it right on by. Like he's just using me as
You're
a relay
only going to
point.
throw 3 areas though. So
Oh,
you're
how
gonna
many
get
am I
to
away?
Area 6.
Oh, okay.
So
well, then I
unless
won't
there's
be able to
somebody
do this
in
round.
Area 6, or you could try and toss it to DBJ, who can
He's,
take
like, right
a
next
much
to me,
stronger
then.
character.
Gotta
If
hold
we
on.
can do all that right now, then yeah, hell yeah, man. I'll just be
Oh.
like,
So
fall.
you can literally just hold it out, hold your hand out, and then DBJ can take it from you because you're side by side. There's no
Yeah, I'm
need
just
to
clutching
roll.
on. Just like, it's for broadcast. Like he's in his Neanderthal form. Or no, you're in the little kid form.
I'm a little kid right now.
Mom,
Ah,
can you hear me now? All right. Next up would be Blacklash, except there is actually somebody he can go after.
yeah.
That would be Dave, but it's Dave's round first. So Dave.
All right, so Blacklash is in my face,
Mm-hmm.
and so I guess there's an open door behind him. This guy is really annoyed the frig out of me.
Mind you, he's also on top of the train looking down at you.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually the young toughs who are around who are in your face, and after you go, they're gonna go.
Uh-oh.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, Dave.
Yeah.
There's a couple people in the chat. A Samsung
They're tough.
S7? Yeah, why not? Neo.
This
you
is
know who this is.
this is gonna hurt a little. I'm lying. This is going to hurt a lot. So, and is there any chance that I can like break free of that grappling hook?
You could jump, and you could
Climb across it.
What's your strength?
Excellent.
Wow.
And we would like.
You can easily, like, with an amazing agility and an excellent strength, you can easily just leap up there and be like, Jordan, grab it, We used to say that when we were kids.
And like shimmy across
Every
it.
time you try to jump, Jordan.
Well, yeah, we're gonna want to try and you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my hyper speed to actually jump up it and kind of jump on it and go to the other side where he lashed around it.
Do you have enough that you can roll a power stunt again?
I do, but I don't anticipate that I'm going to be able to make a red feat and
Okay. All right, then in that case, it's literally just you can jump up there and you can try and yank it out with your excellent strength.
all right, so we're just gonna dogpile it though. Like all 5 of us will just
So
jump
you'll
on it and
use
just
your lightning speed instead. Okay. Okay. Boom. Make your roll against remarkable. So and you got incredible lightning speed. So you're gonna make your skill check at amazing.
all right.
If you get in the yellow, you will make it come undone enough that it will come out next round. If you get in the red, it comes out this round.
All right, I'm just gonna add to this roll
A white, you actually fall back down.
86
Okay.
on the die, so at least a 96.
Wow. Oh wait, so you added karma?
Yeah.
Okay, well you got 86. You just have to add 5 points. You have to.
Well, you said minimum of 10, so
Yeah, exactly.
96. Yeah.
So okay, boom. Add your 10 karma. Boom. It comes out right now. You literally get up and then everybody's like, "Get the thing out of here!" One of the guys biting on it. Somebody pulls out a switchblade and starts trying to eat like a flyer and starts kicking at it. All right, and boom, it comes right out and it goes flying. Okay, so but
I totally thought that was
since
going to
you're looking
electrify.
out, that's actually right at his feet though. So that's your guys' round. It is now his round.
I totally thought that was going to electrify the second you touched it. I was like, it's going to
Nope.
get fried, man.
That would electrify the whole car then.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna
true.
try the whole thing. So, all right. Oh, I think I could just do that. Interesting. Good to know my computer can do that. So, okay. So there are 6 of you total right now.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh wow! Shouldn't do that. It just knocked you guys on the train all over the place.
The hostages are fighting back against the young toughs. Some of them.
No, they can't unless what do you call it?
That's. I mean, that's what the chat is saying.
No, they can't, you can't choose to be a hostage. The chat leader.
They're out of control. They're making their
What
own
if-
rules.
What have you done?
You give them a little bit of power, and it was just all over from there.
Okay, I got bad news for you, Dave. Um,
You're dead.
You're dead.
you kind of are. No, you're not. I literally have he pulls one of his whips out and then just does like a little like this, and it turns into a pair of nunchaku. He gets 2 attacks per round with his nunchaku. So 2 of
Man,
your
that is-
guys, he rolled a 99 and then a 93. So both of those are stuns. So now against amazing, and you have amazing endurance. So under amazing, you're gonna have to roll against 2 different
Stuns.
stunts.
Ooh, some of the young toughs are threatening the hostages with
That's a
knives.
65
65, you're safe.
and a 75.
Okay, you avoid both stuns. Being up where you are, those guys have actually fallen off. Okay, without any body armor, you're actually going to take each one of those guys are going to take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
Double checking.
Man.
Yes, 20 points of damage each. So 2 of you guys have 20 points of damage. Young Toughs, what exactly is happening in the chat now?
There's a lot going on.
Okay. Can somebody tell me what's going on?
Let's see. I break a beer bottle and try to stab Mosh Pit. That's Pruitt. Thanks, buddy. Does the gangs dance with the axes as a rally for the young toughs? I swing at Victoria. I don't know who that is. 42. As a Mosh Pit fanboy, I hit another thug with a bat. 82.
Oh, nice.
It's all going well.
I take a knife to a hostage's throat and yell at Mosh Pit. 73.
Gotta-
Okay, at Mosh Pit 73, that's
That's a
hit.
pretty dire circumstance.
Or break down a social order going on in that.
I don't think they were. I think they were just like the 73 was like to intimidate him, I guess, or just to like they were just threatening one of the hostages.
They're like Doug. They just want to roll some dice.
Yeah, that's how good I am at threatening this hostage. 73.
Okay, well, absolutely. Okay, so one of the hostages will be a female, and she will literally start breaking down, crying, grabbing onto this guy, and he's all like, what? Get off me, woman! Get off me, woman! And he actually starts trying to push her in front of him because he's totally freaked out. And then there's another. Let's make it another guy, and he just like curls up into a ball. Please, please, please! We don't even want to be on this train. I got on the wrong train. Go in the opposite direction. So.
I had swinging at Mosh Pit with brass knuckles, 71. So you got.
Oh yeah, they're beating the piss out of me.
Yeah.
Okay, every time you take a hit, that's 10 points of damage, and you can spread that out to your clones as you wish.
Okay.
So I
So
think
as
his
long as
total's about 4 hits at you, or 4 attacks at him.
But remember, if you lose a clone, that means that you're gonna lose. Was it 20 karma points?
Really?
So if a clone dies, yes, 20
Oh
karma
wow.
points you lose.
Ooh.
And it's actually going to affect your psyche, which is fine because you got amazing, but still, it will affect your psyche for a number of rounds.
There's another 44 to hit Mosh Pit with a club. So it looks like all the attacks are coming at Mosh
You
Pit.
basically take all of your health to get from all 5 of the guys, put them together, and make it like one big health pool.
Okay.
Yeah, how you're going to do it, basically. Make it easier on yourself.
All right. So they're all doing 10 then. All right. And
Well, you might have died. I mean, are those all hits, like 44 and stuff? I don't know if that's a hit or not.
44 is actually a miss.
What would be the roll to hit?
51 or higher.
Okay, so yeah, there's like 3 hits on him.
Okay.
No, 3. Yeah. 4. He was stabbed and hit with the 3
Oof.
bats.
3.
So if there were no
And a
kill
brass knuckles.
results or stun or slam results, then you're looking at 40 points of damage plus the 20, plus the 40 that Blacklash did.
all right. So
But he's used to that kind of a thing.
yeah.
Bunch of people
It's
beating
just
his
another. It's like the normal night on the show.
All right, top of the round.
Darwin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a phone.
He's like sitting there playing app games. I'm like, Darwin, throw it at
playing
him!
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
It's like one of those old Nokias. Like that's the
Yeah.
best you're gonna get.
You can play Snake and the mind game thing.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to try to get closer to Blacklash and toss the phone at him because I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yes!
Okay.
I'm
So-
like, throw the phone.
You're gonna do your agility.
What? I can't hear you. I'm going to toss the phone. I don't understand. I'm just going to throw it.
Does he?
And Doug actually throws up both fingers and falls back.
Yeah, ah! The wind catches his cape.
That's it. The cape's gone.
DJ, go ahead and make your agility roll to move forward if you're going to stay as a kid.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Small and spry and rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
These dice don't like me.
You fall back 2 spaces.
Oh,
Oh.
Fortunately, Travis is in that space. So you're both going to roll an agility, and whoever gets the lowest, you're going to roll a contest against each other. Whoever gets the lowest moves back another space.
Told you we needed that yakety sax queued up.
oh boy. Boom, boom,
And suddenly Doug's like, I should have kept the phone.
There you go. 51.
Uh-oh. And 31.
Okay, so DBJ is back to the back. All the way to the
And
back.
he's holding the phone, right?
Yes.
That's good.
DBJ is in the back right. Travis is at 1 right. Doug is at 3 left.
One right.
So let's go, guys. What are you gonna do?
All right, I'm keeping track of this over here. All right, I'm going to attempt to close the different distance between me and Doug here. I'm going to do a full move. Full move here, Bill.
Agility. Full agility.
full.
Is it getting any easier now that the train's not is it moving as fast?
Not yet.
I got a 99.
Oh. 1, 2, 3. You bypassed, Doug. You're at 4R. Four right.
All right, through the power of Photoshop, I'm keeping track of this over here.
Doug?
All right, so it's a situation. So we got Blacklash standing at the front of the train on the roof, but he's whipping down at Mosh Pit, who's in the car
Yes, he's actually
defending
back to you guys
hostages.
right now.
Is there and there's also things along the side, right, where one person can walk?
Yes.
Is there a way down into the car from the top?
For the young toughs to do that.
Okay.
Not for you guys, unfortunately.
Can we get into the car from the roof? Is there like a?
You absolutely can, but it's on fire.
Oh, that's right. I keep thinking we're on the car that he's on.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm here to remind you.
Yeah. All right. So then I'm just gonna focus on my efforts. Also, I'm moving forward, and I will spend karma.
Okay.
This is just an agility roll. Is that right?
Yep.
So I got a 72. So which means it's at least an. 82.
If you want to get into red, you get that +1 space, and
Okay,
you're
72.
at remarkable agility.
So I need 13. No, I have excellent agility.
Okay, it's still the same roll. So you need to get a 95 or higher.
So I need 23. So I'll spend that.
Okay. Boom, you get 3. So you're now at 6 left.
Okay. All right.
2 spaces ahead of Travis.
All right.
2 is left. You're like a Captain America versus Falcon Sam Wilson on your left.
Yeah.
Yeah. On your left.
All right. Okay. So
6
next
left.
would be Doug. Excuse me. Dave.
All right, so I'm just gonna like punch it like 6 thugs or 6 of these young toughs.
Okay.
They're kind of annoying the piss out of me.
Okay. So make 1 lightning speed attack at incredible.
All right,
You only have martial arts E, right?
I do only have martial arts.
Okay. So this won't help because this is just intuition. You're gonna go before them anyway.
Does the young toughs have all typical stats?
Their agility is good 10.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to spend karma on this because these guys piss me off. So I have a 46, and I want to go to red because I want to just stun people.
Okay. And you're at incredible. You need to get to 91. So 46.
So 45.
76, 46, 56, 66, 76, 86. Yes, 45.
Totally doing it. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it. Okay. Pick 6 players in the chat, and they will actually be out of combat.
All right. So
6 people off the board.
let's see. Who are the ones attacking me?
You're literally doing like 20 points of damage, plus you got a full stun attack on them. So yeah, they just go down. 6, 12, 24, 26.
So, Bradley?
Points anyway.
Bradley was one of the ones that attacked me, so he's out. Victor with the brass knuckles, you're out of here, kid. Let's see. Oh, Mr.
Pruitt tried to stab you with a broken beer bottle.
Mr. 420, you're out of here. Pruitt, you're out of here, buddy.
You got 2 more. This is like you're standing in line at Dunkin' Donuts, right?
American Badass. He's one of the ones that was threatening a hostage. You're out of here.
Yeah, 1 more. Cinnamon glazed.
Oh man, I'm running out of people. Oh, that was Pruitt. All right, you know what? The Andrew guy that was swinging at Victoria. I don't even know who that is.
Who is this? Sorry.
Andrew Sokolovic.
Yeah.
Sokolovich.
Sokolovich, right?
Sure.
Oh, I just got a comment. Somebody says, I love your reviews. Unlike most of your peers, you focus on the positive. That's refreshing. Oh.
Watch his Ms. Marvel review.
Exactly. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Why are you pissing on my childhood?
I was really mad at that writer. I was really mad at her. Okay, so any remaining young toughs?
Yeah, there's a few. There's Titan the Rogue.
Yeah, and
All 6 of us are talking smack too.
Yeah.
You want some of this? Come on, you little punks.
The cat names have to be on the back of the leather jackets.
The
I
Rackers.
think mosh pit's tougher than this train. Come on.
I'm in a mosh pit right now. I'm a one-man mosh pit.
Yep.
That should be your thing afterwards. Y'all just been moshed. That sounds so.
He said the name of the thing in the thing.
Caught in the mosh. That's when I attack one person at the same time.
Gotcha. Can you do like Onyx Slam when you do it everybody? Because like that was the song back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Onyx and Biohazard did a great.
Yes,
for
when they
Judgment Night.
It was like the best.
The soundtrack is awesome.
In fact, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to listen to after this thing is over. Okay, so chat. Did anybody move in chat yet? If not, going once, going
Yeah,
twice.
there was some stuff.
Again,
Punching back 57, using my chain to bind Blacklashes and Nunchakus.
Blacklash off the back, off the train. 7 with his typical.
Why the change your heart, young tough?
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that paying you enough?
Turncoat.
There was definitely a dude that was helping me anyway. So
There was he saw one person back there go against Blacklash, and all of a sudden he has power. So
My mentality. He's like, hey, I'm all for drinking beers in abandoned warehouses, but this kidnapping innocent people.
Holy crap! Backlash got an 8 under Incredible to resist the
binding of his
so he
nunchucks.
actually falls. He's actually going to fall to the car below. Holy crap! Good one, dude. So he's going to take the damage.
That was Satori Shin, right? Using the chain to bind the nunchuck. Is that what we're doing?
Might
Is that where
be a conversation to be had at the end of this encounter, if because he just kind of changed the tide of this. So you guys up on top, because seriously, anybody within 3 areas of him gets the whip. So right now, you guys on the top of the train are safe from Blacklash at the moment.
But the prisoners aren't. That's what my main concern is.
That's true, but anyway.
if he fell off the train's moving.
No.
I think he pulled him down.
Below.
Okay.
Actually, the space not just the space in between. There's actually the
little platform thing.
Yes, with the handles, all that stuff. Exactly. But that's where he falls. But he is going to be out of commission. I would normally do like a full roll, but I'm just going to say he's going to be out for 1 round.
Okay.
As he's trying to stand back up and all that good stuff. So, you guys, back to the top. DBJ.
Now I'm going to drop to the bottom of the initiative order because
you're going straight.
Scare the hell out of me, but it won't scare me.
Okay. So you drop back down to the bottom, but at the beginning of this round, you were at the top. So you're going to now use your strength to move forward, right?
I am going to run through the train. I'm going to go through the fire.
Okay. You're going to you don't have any defense against fire.
No.
Okay. So you're going to just smash the window on top, the skylight on top, drop down.
I know I can't negate it, but can I at least lessen the fire with the coloration a little bit so he's not hurt as much?
Blue fire.
Afraid not, because you can't see it.
Okay.
Where he's at, remember, he's all the way in the back, so he's literally just dropping down.
Yeah. Right.
Through. You've actually passed the skylight. Travis is right at it.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
you run through it. It's only going to take you 2 rounds to run through it. 1 round. It's going to be 2 areas, and you run at least 2 areas. So,
right.
Yeah, you're going to take 6 points of damage. That's it. And boom, you're now at the front. You're like you open up the door, and there's Blacklash right in front of you, standing up, and he turns around like, "What the hell are you?"
The damage isn't per area. It's
no.
Okay.
It's every round that you're in the fire.
Oh shit! I would have ran through that.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, like his gigantic form, he can kick through whatever's in his way. He could leap over whatever. Yeah, so like you'd actually take like
I'd be like walking. I wouldn't do that anyway.
No.
Realistically, it's not like, yeah, I'll just walk through the fire.
walk through the fire. I think that's be fine. There's a fire
I have the health
Put
points.
yourself down. So okay, so you could actually make an attack now also.
Good. I make my way through the fire. I'm like smoking. There's like the furs or hairyish furs like burning on me a little bit, and I'm gonna find Blacklash and go, you must stop this, and I want to give him a big old hug.
Okay,
It's okay if your parents didn't treat you good.
go ahead, dude. You're gonna roll under amazing.
Ooh.
And let the healing begin.
Because your strength is incredible, right?
That would be a great story for broadcasting.
I rolled a
Tragedy
70.
turned heartwarming.
You've got him in a partial hold. So you've got him in like a half Nelson.
Box catcher 5.
And he's actually, surprisingly, he's able to maneuver himself around. Does that actually, seriously, atypical? No, doesn't work. Okay. So no, he actually, he's actually stuck in there in that partial hold. So by not being able to escape in the same round, it turns into a full hold. So he can't move. He doesn't have access to his weapons. He's got the one pair of nunchaku in his hand, which he actually drops because of your hold. So at this point, next in order is Doug.
All right, so I'm still just trying to get into the train car with the hostages, so I'm just gonna roll another agility check, I guess, and spend the karma. And that is 1, so I will
You
spend.
got a 1.
Yeah,
Oof.
I want to get it in the red, so I'd have to spend 94 karma. I will do that.
Some of you guys need some movement abilities, man. Wow.
It's not our jam, man. It's just not our jam.
We got a van. Some panels on the side.
Got the van.
Choose your own color.
So yeah, I'm determined. Like, if these people are in danger, and I'm just gonna try to get as far as I can and get up in that cart. That's my goal.
So what's your final roll after you
I
add?
added 94 to it, so it was in the red.
Okay.
There's people in danger, dude, and I'm just crawling across this thing the whole battle. So I
Okay,
wanna get
you
up there
are
now.
able to move an extra round because you're not worried about Blacklash being up there and
All right.
and whatever. So you're at number 10L.
All right.
So literally next round you're right.
Yep, that's my. I made it.
Travis, it's you.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you really quick through this, if I can, the sensory link really quick. What do you want to do? You want me to throw you another phone and blow this guy's head off, or you're gonna take care of
He's
him?
technically got his own phone, and he's rich enough that he could buy a new one.
Don't blow anyone's head off.
All right, I won't blow his head off, but I'm gonna stun the hell out of him if you tuck that thing into his collar or whatever.
I don't have the phone anymore. Darwin had it. Oh, yeah.
Talk about your
He
friend.
actually, what do you call it? Darwin's got Blacklash fully held.
Oh, we
right,
hugged him.
but
That's right.
but the young toughs.
The toughs.
So you
I'm gonna go stun some toughs then.
okay? Nice.
All right.
So Doug, you can clearly just drop the phone, or even just point.
I don't have it anymore. Darwin has it.
But you've got your own phone.
Oh.
So I figured that with Amazing 50 Reason, you're able to figure out what I was able to figure out, and boom, you just point it.
Is that gonna hurt Darwin though? Or
It's
can he
gonna,
like?
it's gonna hit. Well, no, you're not aiming it towards Darwin. You're focusing it towards the young.
Okay.
What it will hurt is all 6 of.
Then I'm not gonna do it. If I may, I mean, I would reason that I'm not gonna injure those people to stop the.
Okay. Oh, it's only a stun attack. There's no damage, just so you know.
Okay, then I would.
You should send a bunch of your duplicates to confuse them.
I am going to, but I just haven't had another round to go yet.
Yeah, not this round. You can't, but you can point a phone.
What do you want to do? You want to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
I will.
All right.
You
I'm gonna.
rolled for a
Yeah,
decision.
man.
Okay, two.
I couldn't, Well, I was just, I didn't want to hold the game up, so I was like, I'll just let the dice decide.
All right, nice. I like that.
I got a
Okay,
4.
so make your stunning attack.
Got a 42. Ugh.
The man who don't like to add no karma.
I know.
Um,
Well, and that's my thing is I'm trying to hold on to it because what I think I need to do is add a concussive element. I need to do another kind of damage.
You
so I
should
have to
actually
buy that.
consult the stun charts, dude. Oh, wait. Oh no, yeah, you hit. You hit. That's the only thing that counts. So they've got a roll to resist stun. And in general, fell off. In general, they get a 34. That is not enough to maintain. And mind you, they're rolling under poor because your power is so much higher than theirs.
Oh yeah,
So
I did get hit.
they're all stunned for 5 rounds.
That's
Dave,
what's up.
under amazing, actually, excuse me, his power is under incredible. Your endurance is amazing. So you're rolling under monstrous to resist stun.
Go to sleep, young toughs. We're gonna get you into counseling.
I think I recognize a few of them from the
68.
neighborhood.
What'd you get?
68. Does that give me the yellow? Let's see.
You're yellow. Oh, yeah,
Yellow.
for monstrous, yeah.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, you're good. Okay.
He loves that sonic blast, man. It's like a
Easy,
concert
my
song.
man, easy.
So these guys actually go down. You're able to get up there, especially Doug. You're able to reroute power through the destroyed controls and stop the car because you don't want it to start, killing people.
I absolutely do not want to do that.
Okay, so and you're able to. You guys start bringing zip ties with you, man. Go full military, dude.
Well, we learn a little bit each time we go on patrol.
We get a little better. We improve.
I brought my suit this time.
So guys in the chat, don't leave just yet because I'm gonna start something new here. As I'm adding up your guys' karma, everybody in the chat is going to have 5 points of karma that they can give to any one player that they choose. So you all get, so just like they're going to be determining your karma, you guys can influence their karma. So everybody in the chat gets 5 karma that they have to give to one of the players. Hey, what's up, Victor? I knew you were here. I just didn't see you at any time that you were talking and whatnot. What do you call it? Yeah, so hold on a minute. So everybody can decide, everybody in the chat, just say a name that you want somebody to get 5 karma towards, and you guys can just keep track of that, please. Meanwhile, everybody's going to get 40 karma points for this this battle right here. On top of that, what I got here? I think my cat's trying to mess with my door.
Freaking cats.
My cat's been going crazy all night. One of the little nubs from my chair fell off, so he's just been chasing it around the room.
You gotta love that.
Yeah, also like the things that cover the screw holes.
I actually closed my page for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Okay, well, whatever. I'm on Greek mythology here. I don't know why I was writing stuff like. Oh wow, that was a long time ago. Okay, anyway.
What's up, chat? I'll say what's up to my boys in the chat. What's going on? David?
He's working the room.
What's up, guys?
Okay,
Save it up for that slam attack, guys.
Let's see. Did you get? Let's see. What are some of the key points that happened here? Dave. First off, I was already planning. You get an extra 10 karma points for pulling off that awesome power stunt. That was cool.
Yeah.
You not only pulled off a cool power stunt, but even if you failed it, you used your power in a way that I didn't even think to use it in. So that's freaking awesome. So an extra 10 points for that. What do you call it? Doug, you should definitely take an extra 10 points for the role playing alone.
Okay.
Even just like the conundrum of, well, I don't want to hurt a teammate. Even if it's just a stun. Should I? I don't know. So that is actually cool. It's
right.
giving me more in-depth of your character. Travis, what's something cool that you did? Give me a reason to give you 10 karma points.
That bitchin' thing with the phone throw, and stunning the rest of the toughs, and also I showered this morning. My character did.
I put on pants this morning.
Yeah.
Dave, an extra 10 also because of what do you call it? Separating the carts like that. That was actually pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So Dave, take 10 karma points extra.
Woohoo!
He's just like sitting there. I guess you're writing with your right hand. What do you call it? I can't think of anything. DBJ, give me a reason to give you 10 karma points.
I almost shat myself.
Switching his voice mid-sentence. That was pretty awesome.
I know. I gotta give it up.
Good role playing. I'll give you an extra 5 for that.
Yep.
Tab always has a chance to get an extra 10 and to influence your popularity.
I was going to say,
So
folks, the train of justice never stops rolling, and tonight it almost rolled right over our heroes, and it's never good. We've seen what happens when the city rolls over on the people living inside it. They're confused, they don't know what they're doing, but you know what? That's what we're here for. It's why we put our power suits on in the morning, one leg at a time, just like you out there. There's a million stories in the Naked City. And tomorrow we're going to fight, enemies, old and new, I'm sure, all over again. And my current name for us is the new enforcers. I'm taking that name from them.
I love that. Yeah, dude.
Oh, man. All right. 15 karma. That was a really good save at the end.
And as his voiceover, there's actually like young toughs helping the hostages out of the wreckage and everything. They're like moved by his words.
Okay, so what's going on in the chat? Who gave who what?
I see my name come up 5 times.
Your name came up 5 times. It's 25 karma.
Woo!
Let's see. We got 5 to Mosh Pit for knocking him out.
I got 2.
5 to Nightlight. Broadcast got 5.
I think I got 10.
Another 5 to Mosh Pit. Another 5 to Nightlight for brightening the hobo scene.
Oh my god.
Does Nightlight get karma for the therapy he's going to need from the hobo attack?
Oh my god.
You give it to him.
Some funny stuff.
Thank you, everyone. I love you all. You inspired me to sexually assault an LED man. That's never cool.
But David Pale with the Kata! DBJ cat.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Kitty! Get off me, stupid kitty! Now you can't have my cheese and poofs.
So I guess is it our turn to give out the experience to the chat, right?
It is.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to give 20 points. It's just to the chat, right?
Yeah.
And then 20 points, and particularly MVP, in my opinion, to Tony Thompson for having the hostages on the train plot twist. I thought that was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony's got 1 vote and 20 points towards the karma poll.
Yeah,
Brandon,
so that brings him up to 90.
Are you controlling that?
Well, they only spent 30 the whole time.
Okay, good. So yeah, you're okay. So Doug, yeah, you can if you wouldn't mind.
Sure.
Thank you.
And that was really cool. I liked the hobo stuff.
This union meeting.
All right. Yeah, I loved the adding the hostages though. I thought that was awesome. Twist.
Can I search the chat? I can't.
I was hoping that they would have actually come into play better, but
They wanted to do some other stuff we just didn't get to. Like they were gonna have like another train coming, which would have been cool, but it's just getting
holy
late.
crap! If they would have spent karma to have another train,
They wanted to, but it was like right towards the end, and
like you've got a time limit now.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so
one of these guys tried to pee on me.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to give out 15 to the chat, but who took out Backlash?
Yeah.
That was Satori Shin. He
That's
used his
my
chain to
thing.
bind him up.
Oh.
For
He tried to pee on me.
for that lucky roll, and he's been really active. I want to give it. That's my vote.
What's his name?
Satori Shin.
Okay,
Hattori Hanzo.
Satori. Yes, exactly. It's a Satori Hanzo blade. Travis, that brings me to you.
I have to say Satori Shin tried to pee on me, and I can't. I tried to command F the guy who tried skin-to-skin contact with Doug, and since I can't find him, I'm going with Satori Shin,
Okay.
who attempted to pee on me.
Okay.
He got a 76. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't notice that I have pee on me.
I think that was Titan the Rogue that did the flashing.
Yes. It was.
So,
I
how
remember
much karma are you giving to the chat?
Me?
Yes.
I'm going to spend, they get 5 for peeing on me. No more.
Okay. Mind you, that's not coming from your pool. You keep
I'm
all
good.
It, but you're
I was going to ask.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
5
mine.
more karma to the chat.
Pissed on my rug.
Yeah. I
DBJ.
changed my mind. My MVP is Travis for the angst.
Are you changing your mind?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not.
I'll give him 15.
Okay.
And since somebody already picked the flasher, I'm gonna go with the guys that went along with trying to give Mosh a demo.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Who was that?
Listen to my
Oh
tape.
man, I don't know. There was a lot of people that were Emerald War Pigs fans. So let me scroll up.
Who tried to give the demo tape to?
The chat was good tonight. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they even got me to give him some extra karma, more than you guys.
I need to know the name so I can try and boost this dude. But oh well. Anyway,
I'll try to find it while you're wrapping up.
Thank you, Satori. You are the MVP. So next time that we play, if you're actually in the chat, remind us. You know, saying let us know. You get a little something extra. You just call it which encounter you want it to be in, and then boom, you got it. In the meantime, what else? What else are we forgetting? Anything before we leave?
I think that's it. If not, we'll catch it in the next one. Hopefully, we'll have our buddy Ash back
Yes.
to burn it down.
What I'm going to say is that the outro that we've got, guys, make sure you stick around for the outro. Victor in the chat, he actually came up to Mississauga, where I'm at. It was a comics expo, crossed the freaking border. So I had to get him involved in this somehow. So Victor and I both did the outro. The intro today was actually myself, Brandon, and my wife. She played Madam Hydra.
I thought it was Mr. 420 Spy tries to hand Mosh Pit his demo tape. Dude, you should take a listen. That hotness.
Bye. Thank you. Okay, so boom. And then Brandon and I are the ones who did the outro. So guys, I'm going to leave you with that. We're all going to leave with that. Dave, of course, gets the final word. But guys, thank you so much. I am Professor Bill of Comic Book University. And don't forget, check out my article that I've got on Nerdarchy. I gave the, certain gameplay rules that will help you out in the Nerdarchy article that I did, the Marvel File Part 2.
The Marvelous File.
Marvelous File, copyright, go away. And I also gave the stats for Porcupine, who they had out last week. So the next one will obviously be this, and I'll put rules for fighting in darkness or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
the link's in the description. You guys can check that out. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks you guys for playing the game, and thanks for running it, Bill. It's a blast. So until next time, guys, stay nerdy. Take us out of here, War Eagle.
Excelsior.